We are live.
Yo. What's the people them saying this evening? Huh? Joel, what are you saying?
Word on road, Matisse. This is the most popular channel around, bro. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? You recruited the best of the best, le creme de la creme. You know what I mean?
And no better way to kick it off than watching England together. There's no Chelsea versus Arsenal, no club rivalries. How you feeling? I'm gonna give you the lineup in a sec. How you feeling right now?
My brother, there's always club rivalries. You get me? Don't ever get it. But I want to say thank you for having me. Do you know what I mean? You know me, as Cheekysport, we cover all teams. So, you know, people shouldn't be surprised that you're going to be covering all teams. It could be Spanish teams, English. We're going to be traveling the world together. So, you know 100%. What I mean?
This is my guy, boys. Welcome to the chat as well. Look at the chat popping off. You man are all asking to be mods. Listen, we're going to make them decisions in headquarters soon, all right? We don't know who's going to be mods and who's not. It's early days in the streaming world, but I see some contenders already. I respect it. We've got Yannick in the chat. We've got Zippy. Let me give you the lineup.
Yannick and Zippy. Yeah. Come on,
Zippy is my G. Day one, brother.
Day nice, bro.
Do you know the lineup?
B Havan was in the Arsenal chat. And he AFTV chat I just did. Yeah. And he was just like, are you going to be on Matisse's stream? Oh, just like, the loyal ones there, you know?
We got some loyal ones, I'm telling you. I see some familiar faces from the last live when we did Son of Chelsea as well, guesting. So these guys are loyal, man. I respect it. Let me give you the lineup, Joel, because you know how Southgate, like, sometimes he likes to move a bit mad with the lineup. I'm not sure on the formation yet. You guys let me know in the chat if you've seen the formation yet.
He loves a Mason Mount as well, boy.
He does. Mason Mount's very popular on this, so be careful. He's popular on this channel. We got Nick Pope in goal. We got Pope in goal, Keane, Maguire, Mings, James, Mount, Wings, Saka, and then you got Sancho, Calvert-Lewin, and Grealish. I think that's a 3-4-3.
Yeah, and you know what? A pretty strong one as well. I would say besides Harry Kane. You know what I mean? Can you run through that again, please, my bro? Sorry.
So you got Sancho, Calvert-Lewin, and Grealish up front. So Grealish is starting because that was where the controversy was. Is he going to start? But he's starting with Mount. Mount and Winks are in midfield. I think Saka and James are acting as wing backs. And he's got 3 centre backs with Keane, Maguire, Mings, and Pope. I think that's what it is. Let me know in the chat if I've got that right. Yeah, 3-4-3, the chat's saying. So that's what I think. That's what it looks like.
For me, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's a decent enough team. I mean, they're playing Ireland, you know what I mean? So I think it's a good chance to rest the players, see see how the formation should be played, but not have to play everyone at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll be making Harry Kane tired over bloody, do you know what I mean? No disrespect to Ireland, but disrespect to Ireland, you get me? So at the same time, I just feel like he knows what he's doing. The big game's on Sunday against Belgium, and then after that, you got to take Iceland seriously as well, because they're not a joke.
It's a serious game. This is the only friendly. The other two are qualifiers, and we're going to be covering the Belgium game on the Cheekysport channel. So you, man, are going to be over there as well with us, hopefully.
Yeah, we're there. We're going to be, you know.
I got to be kind because I used to live in Ireland for 5 years, so this is a nice little fixture for me. I can't lie.
Yeah. I'm seeing they've got the COVID setup. Right, he's got his own little standing thing.
Yeah.
Cole, Roy Keane. Boy, man's getting old, you know. Huh?
That's a good lineup for the pundits.
It's decent still. It's decent. I mean, Keno. Every time Keno's on. And they love pairing him with Ian Wright, I've realised. I think Wright is the only one that can really handle him. Sometimes I wonder about everybody else.
You've got to be brave if you're going to deal with Keane on the big stage. This guy is so mouthy, fam. He's so mouthy.
Do you think Jude Bellingham's going to play today?
Bellingham is on the bench, and when Southgate was asked, he didn't rule it out. So to be fair, England have got some real young kids on the bench. They got Foden obviously on the bench, Chilwell, Eric Dyer, Kane. So you got some more experienced man. Nathan Niles, your guy, Abraham, Declan Rice. I would love to see Grealish and Declan Rice on the pitch at the same time. I say the Ireland boys will be kicking for them because they was meant to play for Ireland.
Yeah, sure, no, but I'm a bit surprised that I would have probably. I don't see why he started Mason Mount, if I'm honest with you, because to me,
in the two.
Pardon?
In the two with Winks.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it makes sense, but at the same time, he's a player that he knows what he can do. I just feel like and you know he wants to start him in general anyway. Why are you playing him if you?
True. Why don't you save him for the competitive games? Yeah.
Why?
And
you know you're going to pick him, so why are you playing him now? Is it because of the consistency? But I don't know, innit? But
yeah. It's a strange one because for me, Mason Mount's best in a midfield three. I've been saying this for Chelsea a long time. In a midfield three to the left, in a double pivot. I mean, it is a 3-4-3, so there is a lot of protection. But you'd think Declan Rice might be more suited for that. But maybe he's trying to have, I don't know, he's trying to have a bit of balance between him and Winks. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. The Ireland team. Let me see if I recognize any of my brothers here. We got Hendrick.
You're the only one that's gonna recognize
me. They're gonna spin me up back home, you know.
Is it?
I was born in London, but my immediate family is still in Ireland. So if they're watching this, they're gonna spin me up for not knowing half of these guys.
Shout out to your immediate family. Shout out to Matisse's immediate family. You know what I mean? He's working really hard. But I'll tell you what, Ireland are going to be taking a big fat L today. And who told you so? Cheekysport Joel told you so.
100.
Oh, it's the national anthem. I don't know if we're supposed to talk or not over this part.
Do we sing? No. What's everyone saying in the chat?
Respecting that, you get me? Do they do the Black Lives Matter thing?
I'm not sure if are they going to do it before kickoff? It'll be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting.
I haven't been in Wembley for a minute.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I've been to Wembley once for Arsenal versus Chelsea. Only one time, Arsenal versus Chelsea. I think it was a semi-final for an FA Cup a long time ago.
Bro, we get Wembley tickets on the whim.
Send them over.
Yeah, man, the amount of times that I've been supporters tickets there and stuff like that. You know what? I'm not talking loud because I'm trying to respect the national anthem. But no one can hear me anyway because I'm by myself. Yeah, so obviously I just wanted to, have a bit of respect.
100.
It's the England national anthem now. But yeah, they're still touching each other even though I don't get the COVID.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Sub, you're away from each other. But even when you're doing the national anthem, there. Do you know who's sick? This is not a name dropping thing, but you just realize, man does the stuff with some of these guys. Chris Powell, I played with him a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, Chris Powell, he's an England coach. Used to play as a left back for Charlton and England. And I'll tell you what, the guy is solid, man. He's in his 50s. Really? Bro, the guy, I think he's in his 50s. Bro, yeah, the guy is solid, bro. Good player. You can see why some of these guys made it pro. I gave him a hard time though. But obviously that's an age thing. I can't turn around and feel like I did a madness. But it's good to see.
Some of these pros, you really feel you feel the difference. I remember back in school, I used to play with like Casey Palmer, who's I think he's in the championship now.
Different class.
Joe Gomez, who's injured at the moment as well, went to my school. It was a madness.
You played with him?
Yeah, I played with him. He was in my class at school. So
you're joking.
He was a baller. He worked hard. But Casey Palmer was
Joe Gomez. I'm intrigued because was he always that big? Because when I saw
he's always been a big guy. Always.
I heard he's a beast in the gym as well. That's what some of the England boys are telling me.
Yeah. No, he's always been big. I hope he's getting a lot of big injuries though. So I wish him well with the recovery. But yeah, he's always been a big guy. Always.
Casey Palmer, baller, man. Baller. You know, because I'm an Arsenal fan, I don't know about Casey Palmer. That guy has always been a baller, man. He's young as well, still, isn't it?
Yeah, he's still young. What do I think of Abraham? Listen, I think Abraham needs a bit more respect from Chelsea fans, man. He's on the bench for England today. His goals to minutes ratio is nuts. I don't know what you think, Joel, but I think as a young striker, do you know what I mean? I think he's 23 years old to have I think he scored every maybe 58 minutes. I don't know what the chat will probably update me on that. It's probably even less than that, but there's a little bit of respect on that guy's name. He's improving rapidly.
I respect him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I understand why Lampard had to go out there and get a Timo Werner. When someone like that's available, you have to attack. You know what I mean? I thought Liverpool were gonna suffer by not getting him, but obviously, Jota's done a good job for them. But yeah, I think I thought Abraham was gonna fizzle out and you'll never see him again. But nah, he's done well. You know what I mean? See him, he's in my little ad on my IG, Joel Beya 1. Go check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got the Chelsea. Yeah, you know what I mean? Pulisic, you know what I mean? But But yeah, I think he's a good goal scorer. So I want to say I look forward to seeing him play. I look forward to seeing his career progress. I've been watching him since he was like 15, you know, bro. If I'm honest. Because your boys, I have one or two friends that used to play for Chelsea, and they used to just get me tickets. So I used to see him, Sunda, who I thought was a certified. I thought he was destined to play in the first team at Chelsea, but hey, that's how it goes.
A lot of injuries. Yeah, it's a lot of injuries as well for him. So I don't know if he's I think he is back from it, but it's the injuries that guy's had has just been so unlucky. He went on loan to Celtic, Vitesse. He's been all over the place, but the injuries are nuts on his career so far.
Really? So it's not a playing thing because I've seen him bouncing around.
He got the thing is he got his chance against Nottingham Forest in the cup, and I remember he scored. He played very well, but then he keeps getting these long-term injuries, and obviously when that happens, it's like Loftus-Cheek as well. There's so many of these players that their careers are just changed by injuries.
Yeah, because I remember when they used to. I will be mentioning this every time I'm on for you Chelsea fans. I remember when Ruben Loftus-Cheek was on fire in the World Cup in Russia. He was trending, all the yelling. I was calling him Loftus slap these cheeks. You know what I mean? Like, the guy was loving him, fam. You know what I mean?
They love Ruben, man. They love Ruben.
They love Rubes, you know. So yeah, that's it.
It's all mad. It's all mad. Southgate, this man's under pressure, you know. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's a little bit more pressure. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same as what it was, you know.
No, there's a bit of pressure. Do you know what it is? Yeah, this England team, I've been saying this so much. This England team is so talented. I haven't seen an England team this well balanced in terms of. I think they could do with some more centre backs. They're a little bit.
Yeah, I think centre backs are a bit weak.
Yeah, they're a bit light there, but you know what I mean. The rest of the team, fullbacks, are ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It's just
the amount of fullbacks is it's almost unfair, isn't it?
Yeah,
like you're thinking
too many.
You know, Reece James. Obviously, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we don't know if he's going to go play for the Congo or not. Obviously, as well. That is a position that, you know, players need to be on top of their game, man, because anything can happen. And there'll probably be another youngster that pops out of nowhere within the next 2 years as well.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, James is getting the nod there at right wing back today. I'm delighted about that.
And he's very balanced.
He's been consistent, man. He's been really consistent. Obviously, Maitland-Niles also can play right side as well, can't he? He's been doing it for Arsenal a bit as well when Bellerin was injured. So the players are taking a knee now, which is fantastic to see.
Oh, yours is behind you now.
Is it? Let me switch over.
I'm watching it straight from the TV.
Mad. Yeah, I'm not on that. I'm on an ITV player thing.
So, guys, you want me to lower mine so it doesn't get in the way, or are you all right?
No, it's all good. If anything, I'm going to just give my thoughts directly after you.
Nah. You can both give our thoughts, unless I have to.
This is brilliant. All right.
Yeah. All right. As you know, we're new to this streaming thing, you know. I'm here to stay.
It's all kicked off now, gentlemen. Let us know in the chat what you're thinking as the game goes on. I'm hoping for goals, man. I don't need to see a 0-0 on my first live stream. My first watch along.
Yeah. How many people have we got in the chat, man? Like, I want to be seeing this and seeing as the months go.
We've got 32 people live now. Let me see. It's hard to know how many's in the chat, but yeah.
Shout out.
Chat's doing well.
Yeah.
Doing well for itself.
Shout out to you guys. We really appreciate you guys watching. I want you guys to stay on this journey. You're going to see some amazing things, man. Working really hard with Matisse, who he deserves it. He gives a lot to his followers, and I'm happy. And shout out to High Tech J for saying I got some really nice curtains. Love my brother.
High Tech J. I think I remember he's from Twitter 100.
Shout out, man. Like, you know what I mean?
They're gonna get stuck in. They're gonna get stuck in. I'm telling you that. That's the bare minimum you're gonna get from these guys. So let's see. The Grealish tackles might be harder. You're gonna have to protect him.
Oh, talking about Grealish, you're gonna see he's on some hype still.
He is on a
It looks like a foul to me, but he's throwing himself about. That's what I like to see. Big boy Grealish.
He's been so good, man, for Aston Villa. He fully deserves this.
Aston Villa, he's been one of the best players in the Premier League, full stop.
Yeah, full stop. Yeah. And last season as well. I think he created the second big chances after Kevin De Bruyne, I think I saw. Like, he's been exceptional for a while.
Was you surprised that he stayed at Villa?
I am. And he signed a 5-year deal. Now, maybe that's just because they're trying to get value out of him. So when they do sell him, they can get the most they can. but he's showing some serious loyalty to Villa in signing that deal. Because you know how it turned with Wilfried Zaha. He didn't get the move, did he, in the end?
Exactly. And they're in control, Villa, for a long time. But, crickets have been talking that potentially you've been doing stuff with Chelsea crickets. We don't know if it's true yet. We don't want to start rumors if you're, officially do it. I don't know. But,
I don't know, bro.
And crickets and stuff have been saying that potentially, you had a chat with a few people from there and about. If you feel, guys, that's the best way I can put it. And they said that Grealish, he'll leave. Did they say within a year? Did they mean the end of
a year or two? That's what they believe, and I would have to agree. I'd be shocked if he wasn't gone, but in the next 2 years, I'd give it 2 years.
I said 2 years, but when I say 2 years, I mean this season and next.
Yeah.
Because they said a year.
Yeah, it all depends on the market, isn't it? If clubs have money to spend next summer, because he's earned a move anyway. I know that.
Yeah, man. He definitely has. So I reckon when I say 2 years, I mean this season, but then he'll stay on for next season.
Yeah, he could potentially just do that. Yeah, because they could have a good year this year. They might get into Europe. You never know.
Yeah, it's true. And then I think if they get into Europe, I know we're thinking, in advance here, but he will stay on, won't he?
Yeah. Calvert-Lewin's hold-up play is so good, man. Oh, my God. He's just shot out of nowhere, hasn't he? Because he wasn't, I was looking at Calvert-Lewin before. I was like, he's looking like a good player, but I didn't think he was going to be this good. Like, he's moving mad. His heading ability.
No one would have guessed it. No one would have guessed it at all. And that's why I respect him, you know what I mean? And that's why I say you should never get too excited because people's developments are at different places. And that's why I'm so happy for Danny Ings because I thought he was finished. I thought Danny Ings was done,
Saka's doing great on that left-hand side, I must say. Like, you're really lucky to have him. I'm not going to lie. I tried to do propaganda for him to come to Chelsea at some point when he wasn't signed. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it. It didn't work, but I tried it. I did a whole video and everything. And then when he signed a new contract...
you can't play him as a left wing back.
Yeah.
I mean you can't get into that team.
Probably further forward, isn't it? You'd want him, but he's just so versatile, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. But if you're talking further forward, do you sacrifice him for Hudson-Odoi? Do you really?
Yeah, it's probably not because Hudson-Odoi is probably the better winger, out and out winger. But really, it's just whoever's playing better because Saka's probably had better. He's definitely been better. He's been playing better. He's had more games and everything, so he's got more match experience in the first team. So mad.
That's mad. He weren't my guy when they slapped Arsenal the other day. The ball.
Lordy Jesus.
Jadon Sancho plays it. Nice little tricky ball behind. Jadon Sancho. Ming should have done better there. Yeah. He should have done better there. Out here looking like a lion. He should have done much better there, bro. Should have done better. Okay. I like the way Grealish is literally behind Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah. Number 10 role, isn't it?
Number 10, I love to see him there.
All right. So then Saka's probably going to give the width on the left then. They're going to play Grealish a little bit more in the 10 where he should be.
But I reckon they'll switch. But currently, as they're shaped up, he is, I would say he's right now, I'd say he's
what? There's actually a lot of flexibility in this formation when you think about it because Mings can kind of move to left back and then Saka can move forward like you're saying. That moves Grealish into the middle and then it kind of keeps Sancho on the right. So there is a lot of flexibility in this formation with Mings.
And I reckon they'll switch around if I'm to be really, really honest with you. There we go. They played Reece James.
Similar to Arteta.
Reece James is a big boy.
He's a colossus.
But the Irish left back is also very strong because Reece James bounced off him.
So, really? If Reece James is bouncing off someone, then you know it's mad.
Yeah. No, he's not a little man. Who's the left back? Sorry.
Number 2 back for Ireland is. Let me take a look. Dorothy is probably the right back. Egan, is it Egan? I've never heard of Egan before. You got Christie, Duffy, Dorothy. You know these men I've never heard of. I can't lie. I'm used to the old school Irish.
What you gotta do?
Shane Long.
You gotta go.
When they beat Germany, the Irish team I'm used to. That's Shane Long. You know what I mean? McLean. Them man.
Okay.
John O'Shea.
The old school man.
The old school team, yeah.
Yeah,
Aidan McGeady. That was my guy from Celtic. Aidan McGeady was a baller.
Hold on.
That's good.
Teams.
Aidan McGeady, all those guys. That's the team I know. Shea Given in goal.
Yeah, Doherty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Doherty, isn't it? Yeah, it's this guy from Tottenham. He was right wing back for Wolves. It's interesting for him to go to Tottenham where they try and play 4 at the back.
But when it comes to playing for Jose Mourinho, you'll take that risk, you know.
Yeah. Saka's quite high up the pitch when he presses, so it's an interesting one. I need goals in this team today.
He's got defensive responsibilities, Saka. That's 100%. Not good for Saka. I really feel like.
Well, what do you think of him defensively as a player? Because I've seen him play left back a lot, or left wing back a lot for you guys as well.
But it's not his best position. He can do a job. I think he's disciplined enough to do a job. But I think when you play against real players, you'll get sussed out.
You don't want to ask what minute I'm on in the chat. You don't want to know. I'm definitely behind Joel because I'm on ITV player and they're moving mad. But I'm not too far behind you. Don't worry.
What minute? What minute you on?
I'm on 8:30. 8 minutes 30 seconds.
I'm on 9:25.
Yeah, so I'm like a minute behind.
That's long.
50 seconds. That's long. ITV player. I'm moving mad. Good ball. I'm not gonna lie. That's right. See, look, you're looking like a contender for the mod place already. You know that. Sleeves talk. Hit the like button for my G Matisse. You see, that's the kind of stuff that makes you a moderator.
So what? When they say moderator, don't laugh at me because I don't do the live thing like the cheap.
Yeah, because Rance has introduced me to this moderator thing. Apparently, there's like you can have like guys who like control the chat, and if someone starts spamming, they can kick them out, and they kind of just manage the live chat for you, which is very cool. So I haven't selected any moderators yet.
So you can give them the power. You can actually give them.
Yeah, you can give them the power. There's literally they run the chat for you. It's sick. But obviously, you got to be a regular guy. You got to be regular. You got to be regular in the live streams for that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just giving it some time. We'll see who's here every stream. See who's a regular.
Yeah, they got to be committed. They can't.
It's a serious job. You know what I mean? Well, I'm giving you the power to the palace.
I can be Evan says, get ITV, Matisse.
Listen. I don't operate on these. What is it now? What have you got, Joel?
A TV, bro. That's what I got.
Yo, bro. Do you know how these ways with the Premier League making you pay £15 per game and whatnot? I've already paid for 2 Chelsea games. I'm like, do you know what?
Because you have to.
They're moving mad. They're moving mad.
Doing it for work.
Yeah, guys, we're not monetized, so you can't be asking about TVs and whatnot yet. Unmonetized content until the thing's monetized. Don't talk about TVs.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see the growth on this channel, though. Hopefully, you man subscribe, and the next thing you know, TV might come true. You never know. There is a TV, but it's in Saj's room. You know Saj, innit? Cameraman. Yeah, he's got the TV. So, but I got the iMac, so it's a little trade-off. What's going on here? Joel's Wi-Fi is moving mad. What's going on? Might have to come in and come out. I'm a minute behind. So if you man see me commentating late, all I'm saying is I'm trying my best. Ireland had a great free kick there. It really did. Do you know what's really good to see? Yeah, it's good to see Pope is playing in goal. It's really good to see Pope in goal because for the longest, Southgate's been playing Pickford in goal, and he's been having a terrible time at Everton. Now, I don't know if he's resting Pickford, which is my worry, and he might be resting Pickford for the fact that you've got, Oh no, let me see. Have we got Joel back in here? Joel, you can hear me?
I need to log out. I can hear you, but I need to log out and switch internet because
okay, cool.
It's madness at the moment.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Log out and switch.
All good. But yeah, as I was saying about the goalkeeping situation for England, for the longest time, Southgate's been playing. He's been playing Pickford, and it don't make no sense to me. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense because Pickford's been having a terrible time at Everton. I've been saying really, Everton look like a very good team this season, but Pickford is probably their weakest link. If they had signed Martinez from Aston Villa, it could have been a madness for Everton this season. It really could have been. You man are saying Joel's moving mad. So it's good to see Pope's in the team. Do you know what I mean? It's good to see Pope is in the team, but how long is that going to last? Is he just playing him because it's a friendly, or is he going to play him consistently now for England, which he deserves, or play Dean Henderson? Obviously, the only thing with Dean Henderson is he's not getting regular football. Yeah, you might are comparing Pickford to Kepa. I have to agree. If I'm choosing between Pickford and Kepa, do you know what? Yeah, I just choose a healthy life. Do you know what I mean? I don't really want to be in that kind of stressful mood. I choose Petr Cech, fam. Bring Petr Cech out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really trying to have them heart attacks. But Dean Henderson doesn't get a regular game time at Man United. They're still running things, so you can't really make the case for him to start regularly for England. But Pope over Pickford all day long. Do you know what I mean? O'Shea came on for Ireland, but it's not John O'Shea. I'm a little bit disappointed. I can't lie. I was getting, it was going to be nostalgia if that was the case, but brother's probably retired. Been a while. If Southgate is going to play wing backs, why doesn't he just call up Lamptey? Yo, listen, don't get me started on Southgate, because we could do a rant on stream if you guys want. I'm trying to hold it in because I'm not Southgate's biggest fan, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt on my first England live stream. But listen, I think Lamptey's in the under 21s, but we all know do you know what it is with England? Yes, they've got too many right backs, and Southgate at the moment will select like 4 right backs and have the team lopsided. So he'll go with like Walker, Trippier, Trent. You got Reece James now. You got Wan-Bissaka. So Lamptey ain't gonna get a look in for now. He's gonna be in the under 21s, unfortunately. Reece James' ceiling. For me, Reece James' ceiling is as high as he wants it to be. He's world-class potential for me. That's the kind of guy where Bayern Munich would love him. Do you know what I mean? I know they've got their own right backs and whatnot, but players like Lamptey, Reece James, their ceiling is so high. Because Reece James, you look at him as a player, his fundamentals, what's he really got weakness-wise? He hasn't really got any weaknesses. Of course, there's things to improve on, but fundamentally, he's got everything that you look for in a right back. Do you know what I mean? He's got a little bit of arrogance, a little bit of skill. You can also whip in a great cross, really good at taking set pieces as well. Great long shot in him as well. And he's built like a beast. He's built like a tank. Do you know what I mean? When he was on loan at Wigan, for the guys in the chat, and maybe not Chelsea fans, you don't know this. When he was on loan at Wigan, he went pre-season in China. He bounced Hulk off the ball. Do you know what I mean? When you're bouncing Hulk off the ball, you got to be something special. So, yeah, Reece James used to play centre-back, DM for Wigan, centre-back for the youth team. So he's got the defensive awareness. That's what I think when it comes to between him versus Trent. Trent's got a lot more experience, but Reece James has got more potential for me. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, respect to Trent for winning Champions League, Premier League, but what is going on? Raldoff is moving mad in goal for Ireland right now. He's moving mad. Calvert-Lewin, and then he stuck it on him there. Hendricks is dominating the midfield. You're right. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing with England. You got Winks and Mount in there. For me, Mount in a 2 is a little bit sus. It's not what I personally would have gone with. I would have probably gone with Rice. I just feel like if you're going to... It depends how you're using the wing-backs, because let's be real, people. You can use wing-backs in a variety of ways. You can use your wing-backs to push forward. You can use them as part of the back 5. But if you got Saka and Reece James, I'm expecting your wing-backs to bomb forward. So much like when Chelsea had Conte as manager, they had the wing-backs go forward in Moses and Alonso, and you use Matic and Kante as your sitters. Do you know what I mean? So it just depends on how you want to do it. Obviously, Fabregas came in as well every now and then for the deep line playmaker role. Look at Mason Mount. Yo, I'm behind, but let's see what's going on here. Go ball. What's going... Whoa! Raldoff is moving mad in goal. I'm telling you, he's moving wild. This is the second time now he failed to claim something or failed to take control of a situation. The first time where he had the ball at his feet and he starts dilly-dallying and Calvert-Lewin's pressurizing him, and then he comes out flapping for this cross and Grealish is right behind him ready to take it. And then it's just a madness from Raldoff. That guy is moving mad. That means, yeah, you've got the opportunity you've got the opportunity to 100% put pressure on the goalkeeper there. England need to start taking shots because the goalkeeper for Ireland is looking real messy. You see that, Joel?
Back, yeah? Brother, you are behind man like Harry Maguire, fam.
No way.
Come
I see it. Look at that. Harry Maguire. I'm behind. But as I keep saying on the channel, lateness is greatness. Yo, Harry Maguire with a beautiful header there. And he's obviously, you know what I mean? He's had a tough season so far, but it's good to see the mentality. Do you know what I mean? Great header. And who got the assist there? Okay. Great header. Great header. Really, really good header. Fair play. And like I said, Raldolph was moving mad. Do you know what I mean? So just keep having shots on goal. For me, Grealish, Mason Mount, whoever it is, start popping them off from long range because this goalkeeper's looking nuts.
Licking off them shots. Calvert-Lewin's putting in bare work.
Yo, sorry to the Irish man then back home. But it is what it is, business as usual. We got to take control of the situation and win games. You know what I mean? Football's not you man's first sport anyway. It's Gaelic, so do you know what I mean? Or it's rugby.
It was a language.
No. It's a sport. It's a sport. It's a mixture of football and rugby for them. I don't know what's going on, but it's a madness.
Have you ever played it?
I never played it, no, because it was confusing. That you can kick the ball, but you're barging into people, but then you can pick it up, but then you can hit. It's too much. It's too much going on. It's a combination between rugby and football.
Did you play football at a good level?
Me, I played for Lewisham Youth, so Sunday League team, which is actually where Joe Gomez started before he got scouted by Charlton. So I went to the same Sunday League team as him, but my eyesight deteriorated, and that was the end of my career. What about you? Yeah. When you go blind, that's it. When you go blind, it's game over in these streets. You can't even go up for headers. Ball was coming up to me at left back. I can't even see the ball. Trajectory it's mad. It's all mad.
I'm just letting you know, Matisse, that England are playing with a lot more confidence. They're popping around Ireland. Ireland are sitting back deep into their own half. It's hilarious. You would think that it's some mad pressurous game. You wouldn't think it's 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, they're playing like as if it's the 70th minute. They're growing into it now, which is good. They're popping the ball around. Yeah,
England having a lot of joy.
Where's Mings going? Is Mings always doing this in a back three? Brother's bombing forward like he's a striker. I love it. Yeah, I can see what you mean. The intensity's gone up from England big time here. They're really pushing it, which is good because do you know what? Back three doesn't always have to be so defensive and negative.
Well done, Mason Mount. Wow. No, well done. Great tackle by Mason Mount. All right, Grealish. Oh, Grealish is dangerous, you know.
Yeah. No, I get you in the chat. Trent is definitely better than James in terms of, you know what I mean? He's got the experience. He's been there and done it. But for me, potential, James has got the potential to be better than Trent. And like I said, you just got to give it time. No, man, because look, even in the England team, yeah, James is putting in better performances than Trent. And for me, that's because Trent is much more he's much more of a system player in comparison to James.
He's a traditional wing back.
Yeah.
He's traditional because Trent's attacking abilities are the best.
For me, you'd expect Trent to even fit into the wing back role more than James because Trent defensively can be a bit suspect sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I reckon
drilled him. Do you know what I mean? And when he goes play elsewhere, it's not the same Trent.
It's not the same Trent. This is the Chelsea bias.
At England, it's not the same Trent for England than it is at Liverpool. It's not. You know it's not.
No, it's not.
Reece James has stepped onto the pitch.
Fair enough, it's not. But the way they did that, as if they've done some sort of madness, like they ain't played no serious games.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but
Belgium's the first serious one.
Hating. Maybe I'm the one that's hating.
We're gonna see Belgium. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, but I proper rate Reece James though. Like I was getting mad flack online on Sport Bible for saying that. Obviously, because when this injury came up, I was just like Reece James' stock's just gone up.
Yeah,
it keeps going up, and I rate him seriously. You can see him improving every week.
Yeah,
he's got a little bit of a injury
this season now.
Sorry, bro. What did you say?
Very consistent this season because to keep out Aspilicueta is not easy.
Yeah, but Aspilicueta for me, I'll be honest with you, I saw him losing it 2 years ago, man.
Do you think so? He had a great year last year.
Yeah, great year or not. Sometimes you can see he's not the same guy that he was, like, you know, 4 years
when Jose Mourinho was there. Yeah.
Not the same guy, man. Like, and you can see, like, when you get to that stage, you can see that you can play with your head, and obviously he's smart with how he uses the ball. But even when you look at, for example, the FA Cup final, bro, like torn by Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
Maitland-Niles had such a great performance. He got called into the England squad straight after that game. And you know, Azpilicueta was just
he's ragged. That doesn't usually happen to him because usually defensively he's very solid.
Yeah, but you know, when you get to that age and your feet are not as fast as what they were, it's gonna happen, man.
A lot of miles on the clock. That's a very his endurance is nuts. He never really gets injured. He's very similar to Willian for you, man. Really? What are your takes on Willian? A lot of Chelsea man in the chat.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I just did a show earlier on, and
Willian.
They voted, we did a worst player in the Premier League so far this season, and there was like bare man from different clubs. So obviously, some man has said worst player so far. I think you had Harry Maguire was on the list.
Okay.
Because they said that obviously, you know, it's not been all that for him.
Yeah.
Who else did they have? They had Cavani was in worst signing, but they allowed him.
He didn't cost anything, though. That's a bit harsh.
Nah, yeah, but they said he's one of the most expensive. He's one of the best players paid.
Wages. Man United love to pay mad wages for players, man. They done it with Falcao. They done it with Alexis Sanchez. Like, they just love it.
Yeah, they love it. They'll just tell you we got the money. If you say that to Rance, he'll just tell you, don't worry about what's in man's bank. You ain't got to bring that, man. You get me? Us men are wealthy. That's what it is. But yeah, to be honest with you. But anyway, cut story short, went around the clock. Willian got voted worst.
Yo, you see how Chelsea just keep doing this to you, man. David Luiz, Willian, we just keep doing it.
Stop it.
We just keep doing it every time. You guys have got to learn from your mistakes. Even Petr Cech, that was a double agent thing in the Europa League final.
Joe is taking a piss, bro. Read what he said. Put it on the screen.
It's fact. I'm not gonna lie. It's no coincidence that Chelsea have started scoring from corners this season now that Willian is not the taker anymore. Just saying.
Double click on it, bro. Double click on the comment.
Oh yeah, let me bring it up. Yeah.
Come on, you can tell he's an amateur. Come on, get them comments up, man.
I was actually doing it on my last stream. I don't know why I haven't done it this one. I've completely forgot. Okay. Sorry, guys. I did it with the other one. I'm so focused on this England game. I just want to see some. So I just want to see England with some urgency, which they have been showing in this.
If you can beat the first man at a corner, you're. Hey, Joe, shut up, Joe.
Joe knows what it is. Hakim Ziyech all the way.
My player for free. And then the man were like, and you got him for 3 years of that. Well done, Arsenal.
Nuts. Like, 3 years, you know, it's nuts. Telling you. And Nicolas Pepe ain't going to see no game time because of that.
Oi! Harry Maguire. Oh!
Harry Maguire, yeah?
Hey! Oi!
Ooh. Yo, I'm starting to see some mad combinations from England, you know. What's going on?
Have you seen the header yet? No?
No, I ain't seen the header. I've seen some. Do you know what, Grealish? Yeah, I'm sorry. This guy, the fact that he was up for debate whether he should start or not is ridiculous. This is he is the cleanest playmaker we got. Before, and then you got Foden, obviously as well. Who can do something, but Grealish
I think Grealish is wild.
Grealish is so good, man. Just creates stuff out of nothing.
You know what's funny about Grealish is he never came back because he was good the first time he was in the Premier League. Yeah, but he never came back like, oh, he needed time to settle. He was the best when Villa were in the Championship in his team.
Yeah,
he went up to the Premier League and the levels never changed. He was just the best, you know what I mean, in his team, even though they were you know gonna get relegated. And then this season, it's like he's the best again, and he's just the best full stop.
Yeah, and the thing is, what I love about Grealish, and it's the same with Hakim Ziyech at Chelsea. These players that are so like they've got a good arrogance about them in the fact that they're so confident on the ball. He's bringing confidence out in Ross Barkley for Villa as well, because Barkley is very much a confidence player. He's got Barkley in madness.
It's true. That man thought that someone said that man thought that they were selling, that they had the fake Prada. Chelsea thought they had fake Prada, so they tried to vlog him off to Villa. But they didn't know that they had the real thing. But it's gone. It's gone now.
It's such a mistake, Man United didn't go and buy him. Would I take Grealish over Kai? No, because as much as I do love Grealish, and I've been a fan of Grealish for a long time when Chelsea fans were making comparisons.
You are gassing.
Nah, the reason why, is because I know what Kai Havertz can do. Right now, Grealish is having by far the better season, no cap. But I know what Kai has got in his locker. And for me, Kai is 21. I just invest in what Kai's got. He's potentially a generational talent. So I'm just gonna just keep it with Kai. Kai's a top player, man. He just needs to adapt, keep adapting. So it will be reactionary for me to say Grealish. I'm saying Kai.
That's a good question by Slen. Still, I like the way you put him on the ropes. Still, Slen.
Put me on the ropes. I'm not gonna lie.
I would pick Havertz only because of age. But if he was a player, obviously for me it's Grealish.
Yeah. Grealish is on a better form right now for sure.
So Matisse, so this is the first live that you're ever doing, or second?
I've second live. So my first live was just a normal chat with son of Chelsea about Chelsea matters, and now this is my first watch along. So
sick.
Yeah, well, so it's good. It's good to do. I don't really do watch alongs for Chelsea games because I get so stressed. I start effing and arming, and I don't really want to do that. Do you know what I mean? Huh?
Is it like that for real?
Yeah, no. If Chelsea are playing well what they are now, then cool. It's going to be a great live. But if they start playing badly, if Chelsea start playing badly, it's a madness. I don't want to be one of them guys that get clipped up on the Twitter. I leave that to Babs expressions or them man them. Let them do their thing.
After time, you become that guy. It's part.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be that guy. Do you know what I mean? Let me just keep some. Let me just keep a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of grace and decorum on this channel, a little bit of class. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
For as long as we can keep it anyway. But yeah, I just prefer to just zone in when I watch Chelsea and really, because I do the byline with Alex, isn't it? So after the podcast, I really got to make sure that I'm paying attention. I feel like the live would just have me all different types of ways. It's good to do a review. Nice.
England
are moving mad. England are moving mad.
And especially the headers that are coming in from the right-hand side. Oh,
yeah. It's good to see
Sancho!
What's going on?
You get me?
What's going on?
He's just crying. He's just such a bad boy, you know?
Jadon Sancho.
Come on.
Yo,
this is a good finish. You're gonna like this finish, you know.
Yo. So it all started with Mount on the corner, yeah? See Mason Mount. Look at the delivery from Mason Mount. It's nuts.
Yeah, I told you, those deep balls.
Mad crosses. And then obviously it comes back out. And then you got cleared.
First goal in over a year for Jadon Sancho. Just giving you
really them really good build up. Yeah, this is good. That's what you want from Sancho, though. That's what he does at Dortmund on the left wing. And I think you said it before. Rant said it as well. But his left wing, his position, would you say is his strongest position?
I would say, you know what? I would say so. I like it when he interchanges in it, but yes, I would say so. I think on the left hand side is dangerous. I think normally he doesn't play there because they prefer to have. Well, Raheem prefers to be there, and he's still the more senior player. So, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys will know. Yeah, if you guys know me from Twitter, which I'm assuming a lot of you have come from, you know my love for Jadon Sancho. Do you know what I mean? I've done my prop. I've done my prop for Jadon Sancho, and at the expense of everyone, bro. Joel, I was doing so much Sancho prop that I just slaughtered everybody who even got linked with us that was in a rival position. Even Hakim Ziyech, who plays for us now. Do you know what I mean? I was on the Sancho train. Anybody who even came near Sancho, I just dismissed them. I was like, nope.
I mean, they dismissed themselves, to be honest with you.
Because do you know what it is? Yeah, with him is he's just his trajectory is so clear that it's way on the up. Do you know what I mean? To do what he done at Dortmund in those 2 years at that age is nuts.
Bro, it's just mad. He's not just doing good for Dortmund. He's doing some of the best that league has ever seen.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he's pulling up. Like, yeah, he's a bad boy. Oh, sorry, Nick.
His stream just showed the first goal. Yo, talks. You're talking a lot reckless right now. You need to stop disrespecting my ITV player. Oh, it's long. But hey, we got there in the end. Sancho with the capital Cho, 100%. It's the dream's still alive, boys. It never dies around here. We'll get there in the end. Man United didn't capitalize and actually buy him, so you never know. But I don't know if it's really possible to have Sancho on top of the wingers we've got. It's the competition would be nuts.
It's mad. It's mad. But I tell you what, when you look at it like that on paper, though, England's attack looks mad. You know?
It's wild. Sterling, he ain't even in this team right now.
Sterling, Sancho, Kane, Rashford, and then even when you're looking at it in midfield, Grealish,
even Maddison, if he can get back to really good form. Do you know what I mean? Bro, Foden's a really bright.
I like Foden. You know, I love Foden.
Yeah, Foden's a class player. So in England, this is what I'm saying. This is why the pressure's on Southgate, because there's so much talent, you can't let it go to waste.
The positions that are down, because obviously he's going to play with two midfielders sitting, innit?
Yeah.
Who would you have there? Who's your preferred two?
Oh, I wish he would go to 4-3-3, because we don't have we don't have that many good defenders. So why would you not play?
Rice is one of them.
Yeah, Rice has got to be one of them, because you need that stability. I don't know. Yeah. If you're pushing the wing backs on, then probably Winks next to him. But if you're not, then Mount could play there. Mount and Rice probably might have a good partnership. It's tough to tell, because for me, I'd never play this formation. I would play 4-3-3.
A holding midfielder.
Yeah, the thing is with Mount, is he's actually very disciplined. That's the one thing I will give him. And when he plays for Chelsea in the 4-3-3, he is the third man that slots in and really does the defensive work. So he can be trusted. Obviously, it's new territory for him. No, I wouldn't even play that formation personally. I play 4-3-3 or I play 2-3-1. I put Grealish in the 10, double pivot of like Rice, Henderson, or Rice and Winks. Do you know what I mean? But if he wants to get Mount in there, then this is how he's going to do it, I guess. It's a messy one. It's a sticky one.
What would your starting 11 be? I know you kind of like let them know, but just for the guys watching from start to finish.
My starting 11 for England. I'd go with Dean Henderson, because I think long term he's going to be a top goalkeeper. Reece James at right.
United though.
Yeah. Even though he doesn't start for United, that's the only problem. But I feel like they'll pass the reins over. They'll pass the reins over to him soon, I think.
You reckon?
I think so, because I think De Gea, even though he has picked it up a bit, I think he's still. I think Henderson will still take over at some point, because otherwise, if he doesn't, they're going to lose him. Do you know what I mean?
But that'll be at least another 2 years from now, though. At the least.
Surely Henderson's not going to wait 2 years to play at United. Surely.
I'm asking you, because if you think of it,
I don't know.
Are they pushing out De Gea anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, so since that Real Madrid move, there's not really been too many options for De Gea, has there? Do you know what I mean? Since the paperwork didn't go through.
Do you think Jose wanted to sell him? I'm
not sure. It looked like it, because he was on his way, wasn't he?
Did you see? Here's some interview that he mentioned. When he got back from United, before he took on the Spurs job, he was saying things like, De Gea, like you said, there's not a lot of options for him. If they were going to get anything for him, he goes because now the window is closed. He was saying things like that in some interview.
I mean, the only option really that I could see out there was Real Madrid. He was their first choice over Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah, that's done. That's gone. That's gone now.
Gone. Yeah, it's gone now, because Courtois plays. So there's not really many options, and he's on big wages. Wages.
Yeah, he's nuts. He should have. How did that not happen? Surely it's more than the fax machine, man.
I think it was just a fax machine thing. Seriously, that's what I heard anyway. So I'm not really sure what happened, to be honest.
And then what happened the second time around when they went for Courtois? Why didn't he push it then? Is it because he had already signed? What is it?
I'm not sure. The thing is with De Gea, he's always tried to be respectful at Man United. He's never tried to force an exit. That might be his undoing. If he tried to force it, he might have got the move.
Yeah,
Courtois definitely forced his move.
I think you're right still.
Yeah. Thibaut Courtois definitely forced his move, so...
Yeah, he went over there. Oh, Sancho's over there again. Is Sancho going to go? Oh, great tackle. Great tackle by Christie, because honestly, I thought, You know the way Sancho just slides
when he gets going, he can do a madness. But do you know what? Yeah, for me, the reason why England looks so much better going forward is Grealish. It's Grealish because the rest of them usually play. But then when you put Grealish in a little bit of creativity, suddenly you're starting to draw a man out of position because they have to mark him.
Grealish is something else, man.
And then England just look a lot better. They're more free flowing. Do you know what I mean? They just look a lot better.
Listen, man, what a disappointing corner.
It's mad. But yeah, I play. Oh, I see what you're talking about with this now. It's all mad. Yeah, Sancho is what I call a very efficient winger. Like he makes the most of what he's given in terms of his shots. Do you know what I mean? Chance creation. He doesn't waste much. At least he doesn't at his best in those 2 years at Dortmund. It was a great tackle.
Bro, you retired from your role as Cheekysport admin, bro. It's finished.
Yeah. It's all mad. It's all mad. It's all mad. The boys hope there's a cake. Do you know what? I miss it, I miss it.
Get out of it. Man be telling me he misses it all the time.
I do like creating content more, but I do miss admin for Cheekysport because it was so funny. Memes that we produce, they're on another one.
Man, don't worry about it, man. But you're just gonna have to be a commenter from now on. Just someone.
You know what I mean? Gonna have to start churning out that content, lads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just commenting in there. That's it.
Plenty more videos to come. I'm gonna do the sad walk next, I think, this weekend.
Man like B having. He's trying to be admin. He's really out here committing.
Really, you man are working hard, I see you. We see you.
He's standing there. Even my man that was chatting rubbish, Joe. Chatting about William.
I'll tell you what, guys. For the guys that are live, I will make I'm obviously as we go on, we'll probably get more and more moderators, but I'll make the first few selections this weekend because I'm gonna have a guest for the next live stream from Chelsea. I won't tell you who it is, but I will bring someone on. So we'll have a couple moderators then. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean?
Moderators, listen.
I've seen the comment section. Don't worry, I see you guys giving your recommendations. George Benson. You know what I mean? I've seen a few of you recommending people.
Easy, yeah.
We're in discussions. We're negotiations. There's no here we goes yet, but negotiations.
I went to Fiji with him.
You did. Yeah, exactly.
What was it again? Where we got slapped by you, man, in the Europe.
Yeah, Baku, wasn't it? Yeah. George Benson, you man, all literally went out there. It was nuts.
Yeah.
He's amazing. George Benson's an unreal content creator on this platform, I must say. He's been there for a long time.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's been there for time.
For a minute.
That 6 things that you've learned, love that series. So big up George Benson. It's coming up to half-time soon. What did you make of the first half, Joel? What did you make? You impressed?
England total control. They haven't been tested defensively. I don't think Ireland have enough in midfield or defense or attack. Harry Maguire's looked like a Lexus today. He looks like Rio Ferdinand today. He's dribbling with it. Sometimes you need these kind of games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
League One opposition level. England England can easily double this up to 4-0 and say goodnight.
Yeah. Literally, it just needs to be comfortable. It just needs to be a comfortable win. This is just confidence building, really, for the Belgium game, because you're gonna need it, boys, for the Belgium game. Because I'm telling you,
Calvert-Lewin needs a goal because he knows he's not going to be starting the next game.
Because Belgium don't play. Do you know what I mean? Kevin De Bruyne is going to be a different.
England are going to want to put out who they consider as their number one striker. Belgium are going to put out who they consider as their number one striker. So Lukaku versus Kane, probably some might say the 2 best goal scorers. No, I can't say that because you got Lewandowski.
You got Lewandowski as well, yeah.
But they are up there.
They're up top 5, 100%.
Who are the best top 5? What you're going to be seeing. So
out goal scorers. And what I love about Harry Kane is his development this season has been nuts at Tottenham. Like he is becoming a playmaker almost as well, dropping deep. Such a good player.
Very-
Hopefully he moves to Real Madrid. As Chelsea and Arsenal fans, we don't need to see Harry Kane at Tottenham any longer.
And that is something we can definitely agree on.
Do you know what I mean? He's ripping it up too much. Man's announcing mods like they're marquee signings. They are marquee signings. 100%. Do you know what I mean?
That's how you got to do it.
Window's not over here. You know what I mean? Maybe do you want me to wait until January instead? 1st of January, we'll announce the mods.
That is funny, you know.
Yo,
you got to do something for January transfer window, though.
I know. I've already got it in my head. Don't worry. I got it. Yeah, I've already got something in my head. I know what. Yeah, first of January, I've already got a video ready.
I was going to be announcing the moderators, you know.
Yeah. If I had peas, you know, I'd actually buy the moderators shirts and get their names on the back and everything. It would be mad. Imagine.
Listen, you can try to sort that out, though, man.
It could be a madness, you know.
You're saying it as if it's impossible, man. You know that sport combination, bro. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen around here, boys.
Moderators, bloody Matisse moderators.
Yeah,
you get me.
You never know. But yeah, the moderators are going to be great.
And then obviously we just announce it on all platforms. Make sure that it's all
nearly half time now. It's been for me. I'm happy with this half. I mean, you have to take into consideration the opposition. They're not the best. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't recognize Ireland's team, and that's a madness because I used to always recognize at least 5-6 players in their team. When they had McGeady, O'Shea, you got Shea Given, but this team is apart from Dorothy, it's looking a bit mad. How many of them really play top 5? Like, there's not many. So you have to put that into context when you're talking about England in this performance. But let's see. Joel's Wi-Fi is moving mad. Get onto him in the chat. But yeah, look, we're coming up to halftime now. As I was saying, I'm happy with England right now. I'm impressed with how they're zipping the ball around. They're playing with confidence. They're getting into the half spaces. Grealish is dictating everything. This is the difference. Like I said before, this is the difference between a boring England and a good England to watch. When you put someone like Jack Grealish on the pitch, you end up getting a lot more creativity. You end up getting a lot more urgency in the play. You finally have someone who you know you're going to funnel the ball through them, because sometimes with England, they look lost. And it's like, who are we meant to be putting our possession through? Who are we meant to put our play through? And when you've got Grealish on the pitch, you know you're putting everything through him because he's the one that's going to create. And sometimes you just need to make things a bit more obvious for the team. You know what I mean? It's the same situation with James Rodriguez at Everton. They know to give him the ball. Chelsea, Hakim Ziyech at the moment, they know to give him the ball. When Ozil was playing at Arsenal, you know to give him the ball. Sometimes you just need to make things easier for your players and actually give them a direct creative outlet where it's like we don't need to question who's going to create chances. We know who's creating chances in this team. And that here is Jack Grealish. Sancho's been really good as well, driving runs. But yeah, England have been good. But like I said earlier, this Ireland team they're not the best. They're not the best. There's been better. In the Shane Long days, there's been better. So, but we'll see. Because what I now want to see from England is who's going to come off the bench and what impact are they going to have? Are we going to see Bellingham in the second half? Are we going to see players like that get their opportunity, which will be interesting? And also, does Southgate know how to use these players correctly? Because he's been a little bit up for suspect. You know what I mean? There's a lot of question marks over Southgate. Will Southgate, let me know in the chat. Let me ask you this question. Will Southgate be able to get the best out of this crop of players? Yo, you man are moving mad. Man said Joe's brand deals don't seem to be paying well, getting the best out of the Wi-Fi. Lord Jesus. But yeah, listen. Grealish is moving mad, man. Creating chances galore. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about Southgate and can he get the best out of this England crop of players? Because personally, I would say no. But let me know what you think. Because we've got a lot of young stars. We've been speaking about it. Grealish is not old. Do you know what I mean? He's got a couple tournaments, maybe 3 tournaments. You got the likes of James. You got Trent, Wan-Bissaka, Lamptey. That's just a right back. You got Saka and Chilwell, very young. Henderson's young. And then going into, Calvert-Lewin, Sancho, Hudson-Odoi, Sterling, all these players are young, man. So let me know what you think in terms of can Southgate really get the best out of this crop of players? Because if he can't, then we shouldn't waste too much time. Joel, what are you saying? The chat's on to you.
Yeah. I know I'm going to get a very bad reputation for my internet. Oh, brother.
The chat is on to you.
Oh, man.
The chat is on to you, bro. What is
don't
this?
Don't tell me it's gone again.
These comments are nuts, bro. Halftime. I know I might be a bit late, but that's ITV player doing their thing. For me, best performance of the first half. I don't know. Let's see what SofaScore think. Do you know what I mean? And also, we need to get these hookers out of my comment section. Someone give me some advice because I keep seeing the same rubbish. I keep seeing the same nonsense in my comment section, boys. It's literally like love you and then 10 heart emojis. Is this what happens on YouTube now? Yo, you man are moving mad with the comments. Man said Tesco Wi-Fi, post office Wi-Fi. I had post office Wi-Fi before. It's not good. I've leveled up though. Let me go. So halftime, let's see the stats. Let's go and take a look at what England are doing stats-wise. And maybe, do you know what? Maybe we'll get a halftime guess. Let me see what I can do. Because you never know what can happen, you know. You never know what can happen around here. So let me see. Let me dive into my contacts and see what we can do. You might get a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. You never know. Let me let Joel back in because his Wi-Fi is moving mad. Yo, Joel, what's going on?
Hey, you know what? I saw the funniest comments in the chat when I was frozen, you know.
Yeah.
I said, raw.
Bro.
And someone said Joe got that big J Wi-Fi, yeah.
It's moving.
Jay's got terrible Wi-Fi, yeah.
Let me see.
It also said, someone said, Joe's because his internet connection is dead.
Yo, England game. I'm gonna go through the stats now. I'm gonna go through these stats because I want to see just how much England are dominating at halftime here. Because to be honest, Ireland have offered absolutely nothing going forward. I can't lie. It's been nuts. Yo, the comments are really gonna be on to Joe. You know, I tell you that. Inconsistent like Arsenal. Thoughts on Gilmour this season? Gilmour ain't played, boss. But if you're asking me what I think in the future of Gilmour, I think it's a very bright future. This is, for me, one of our most talented players coming out of the youth academy, yeah? And you can just see it with just the way that he operated in those two games against Everton and Liverpool last season and picked up man of the match both times. You do not get praised by Roy Keane as a pundit unless you've got something about you. You really don't get it. Do you know what I mean? Roy Keane is very harsh when it comes to his punditry. So the fact that he was singing lyricals about Billy Gilmour, that tells you all you need to know. For me, Billy Gilmour's got everything because he's got a bit of bite, a bit of tenacity in his game, but he's also a player. Do you know what I mean? A baller. He gets on the ball, he dictates, he looks for the ball, he shows for the ball at different angles. He can whip those passes on the ground and really find players in the half space. And I think when Gilmour comes back, once Kante needs, sometimes he's going to need managing and resting because you don't want to run Kante into the ground and make him injured again. Gilmour can come in and play in that role and you're going to see him play really well. You're really going to see him because the thing that with Chelsea, we play with 2 8s. So you got Mason Mount and you got Kai Havertz. Who better to put a ball along the ground and zip it into the half space so they can turn than Billy Gilmour? So once he comes back fully fit, let him take his time, let him get back into the swing of things. For me, Billy Gilmour is going to be a big player for this football club. So I'm looking forward to his return. He's one of my favourite players at Chelsea because he's just got so much talent. You can't not love him. And he's so small as well. And he's still going up for aerial duels. Do you know what I mean? Nuts in Fabinho and whatnot. He's a baller. Scottish Iniesta, that's correct. Do you know what I mean? So you can't really say too much more about Billy apart from that. Any more questions, put them in the chat. I'm going to get the stats up for the England game. Like I said, I might get Dammy, you know. Do you man know who Dammy is? We'll see. I don't know if he's watching the game. That's the thing. So I'm going to holler him. But it could be, he could come. He could roll through. Me and Dammy have collabed a few times. But I don't know because if he's not watching the game, then we can't really have him, can we? So England have got 51% possession so far at halftime. So they're not dominating possession, which for me is a good thing, because sometimes teams, they dominate possession and they don't do anything with it. Whereas England, they are really zipping it. They're really zipping it around. So that's why, for me, they're trying the dangerous passes, which means, sometimes you're not actually going to keep the ball so much, because you are going to give it away, because you're trying to have some sort of intensity in the game. What's this comment here? Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm still cool with Nini. I was actually just speaking with Nini today. And I'm talking about going on his channel regularly. He's definitely going to be on here as well. I haven't been on there for a while because I've been very busy, to be honest. And I've only just settled down. I'm in a new place. I've been doing a lot of work outside of YouTube as well. And I've just transitioned from leaving my full-time job to now covering content full-time. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, but you guys are going to see me on YouTube, obviously, every day. I'm going to be doing collabs. I'm obviously still active on Twitter and making videos there. I work with Cheekysport. I work with Premier League. And then also for the chat, let me give you a little surprise. So the other day, because I'm not going to lie, there's nothing really to report at half time in this England game. It's literally the status quo. I was, how can I send you in a super chat? I don't do super chat. I'm still learning what that is. But when I get all the kinks ready in terms of all these little details in live streams, I'll let you man know, and then I'll let you do that if you want to do that. But yeah, I did a little bit of filming recently, lads. Do you know what I mean? So a little bit of filming. It's with I can't. Do you know what? I don't want to really release it. I don't really want to let you know like that, because it's so top secret. If you go to the community tab later on, you'll see what I mean. But I did my biggest collab ever. Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than this. I did my biggest collab ever the other day, and it's going to be live on YouTube soon. Not on my channel, but it will be going out soon. And I'm not gonna lie, when you lot see who I've collabed with, you're gonna lose your minds. I can't lie to you. You will lose your minds. Your boy is moving up. Do you know what I mean? You man have carried me. You're still carrying me. We're moving up. If any of you man have been here from day one, you remember when I used to wear the Tesco jersey, the Tesco fleece in my videos. Do you know what I mean? On Twitter. Though that's where we really started. We started from the bottom. Do you know what I'm saying? But things are moving. They're progressing quite quickly. So you're going to see some madness. Yeah. So, okay, cool. So when you cross a certain... Great. That's the knowledge we look for in the chat. Super chat will be enabled once you cross a certain amount of watch time and sub count. We ain't there yet. So if you really want to see all that kind of extra stuff, you know what to do. Subscribe. You know what I mean? Tell your friends, do as you please. Like I said, I don't really ask you guys to subscribe because you know where the button is. So, you know what I mean? I don't ask you to like the video because you know where the button is. If you see my videos, I don't really ask for that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't ask for subscribes. I don't ask for likes because you guys know where the button is. So if you want to do it, do it. Do you know what I mean?
Brothers, I just come back with that B-Tech internet.
He's back.
Listen, I was reading so much funny jokes, yeah. I'm borrowing neighbors' internet. I'm on that 3G internet. I got that big J internet, bruv.
Let us know where you're from in the chat as well. Big love from Ethiopia. Love from India. Much love, guys.
Big up India.
I love that.
Big up Brooke Solomon. Big up High Tech J. High Tech J, you're just copying what the other brother said. Come on, man, High Tech J.
I'll find you on Twitter. I see it's your birthday. DM me. I'll wish you a happy birthday personally. Yeah. DM me. So I can definitely find you because the chat.
When you going to be on Saturday Social on Sky Sports? I know the people do that.
These guys have got... Who said... Did someone say that in the chat?
Yeah.
These guys have got big plans for me, you know. Guys, I will be on whatever when I am given these opportunities. I'll do it all. Do you know what I mean? There's no limitations. We do whatever.
Masood said I'm using McDonald's Wi-Fi in Zambia.
South Africa, love that. India as well, love that. Love that. Lads, like I said, yeah, there's something big coming soon anyway. Do you know what I mean? There's something, Joel knows. You know what I mean? There's something big coming soon. When it comes out, you man are going to lose your mind. You're going to be like, what happened? Yeah. So.
I've been speaking secrecy.
Everything's coming. It's all coming soon. Do you know what I mean?
Man said, when I was in the chat, I said, you started off wearing the Tesco fleece. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, so when I was starting with my YouTube videos, I used to come home from work from Tesco and then make a video straight away. So I was wearing the fleece. I was wearing the Tesco fleece. Yeah. So yeah. That's the first videos I made. So some of them might remember me from that. Hopefully. But that was the very beginning, man. That was the very beginning. That was the come up. So yeah. But you know what I'm like, guys. You know what I'm like in the chat. Do you know what I mean? I always encourage you guys, be yourselves and follow your dreams. Do you know what I mean? I don't say that to be corny because that's literally what I've done. Do you know what I mean? If you didn't know, man dropped out of uni. Do you know what I mean? I was doing accounting and finance, but it wasn't for me. Do you know what I mean? I said, yeah, I used to do accounting and finance in uni in Dundalk in Ireland. So that's where my ties are. I lived there for 5 years. And I said to my mom while I was on holiday in Greece, I rang her and I said, I'm dropping out.
Man did it the way where it was mad far away. Yeah.
You know the ones where you can't get in trouble because you're not really in the same country. So I did it from a place of safety. But yeah, man.
Mama Matisse, man, she's always supporting you. Told me, innit?
She supported it. She allowed it to run, and she was like, "Go and do your thing." So I moved to London. They're still in Ireland, and then we just go from there. Do you know what I mean?
She's got a talented son, man. It's all good.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. You just roll with the punches. There's only one dream, people.
Tweet about you'll be there, and that's it. Matsy is international.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Wait, what's this?
9 p.m. Anil Ruda.
Where? Which comment is? Oh, Joe, where's your head and shoulders? You said Joe Hart. Where's your head and shoulders shampoo?
I'm from a tweet about you'll be there. No, I'm talking about someone that said you'll be there, and that's it. Matsy is international.
Oh, this might be because of the Premier League thing I did before, and that only gets viewed in other countries, isn't it? So maybe that's the reference. I did that today. You man saw that. That was good. It was good live. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. Easy questions this week from them. Do you know what I mean? What's your favorite celebration? Come on, light work. Am I gonna do watch-alongs for Chelsea games? To be honest, not at the moment. And the reason why I say that is because you guys know I'm on the byline as well after the game. And I really do want to watch the game and really focus on what's going on and really take notes. Because that's what I do when I watch Chelsea games. I take notes. So then when I give you the review afterwards, I try and make sure that it's as detailed as possible. What I do is I record at half time. So I have the first half in my head fresh and I record the first half. And then second half, I record the second half thoughts and then I stick it out as a review. So in the future, if the channel gets bigger and you guys really want it, then we'll do it. But right now I'm going to just do the reviews because it's just a little bit more structured for me and my editor to do it. So, but I will do them in the future. The quicker the channel grows, the more stuff we do. Do you know what I mean? I start bringing on different people. I even give some people their own shows. Do you know what I mean? They host their own shows on the channel. We can do anything on here. So, but obviously we're just starting out. So one day at a time with that kind of stuff. I'm not hiding an accent, brother. There's no accent here. It's just London. That's it. No Irish accent here.
You're not hiding an accent. That's funny. Shout out to Iconic Player. That's funny. Joel, if only you cared about your broadband as much as you did for them curtains.
Oh.
This is a cup I got from a Lavazza brand deal.
Yeah, tell them again, Joel.
Them so that they can give me another one so I can fix the broadband.
Oh my God, tell them again, Joel.
You remember last time we
did them talk to you like that, Joel. Don't let them talk to you like that.
Nah, tonight they got me, bro. Tonight they got me. Tonight they better just get it popping, boy. Because, you know what I mean? And you know, Arsenal playing Chelsea soon, though, my brother.
Yeah, I know. It's good. Look at you sipping your drink. Why are you confident? Yo, I'm telling you, that's going to be a Mazzolini. That's going to be a Mazzolini.
Reece James.
You're nervous. Joel's nervous about that game. I'll take one more at halftime because obviously the game's going to kick off again. We have to go back to the game.
Have you been keeping tabs on Jude Bellingham? Like in
Dortmund? No, I haven't. But I've seen it. He seems to be doing well. Thing is, for Jude, I expected him to have a little because what they do when they buy players that young, they did it with Pulisic and they did it with Sancho. They usually give them one season where they're in and out the team. where they can just get used to the team, get used to the surroundings, develop, and then the next year they have their breakout year where they start. So I'm guessing Jude is on that kind of wave, but I've heard good things. Heard very good things.
I mean, the fact that he's called up must be something, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Exactly.
Southgate, Southgate loves a call up.
Yeah, because you didn't have to call him up to the first team. Could have put him in the under 21. So,
what do you reckon? That was just for experience? What do you reckon?
It could be the experience. Yeah, it could be. I mean, the thing is, if he's not going to come on in this game, then I'm not sure what game he'll come on in, because the other two are competitive ones, isn't it? So,
is he going to be an unused substitute? Because if that's the case, you might as well have just taken someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might as well have taken Callum Wilson, because at least you know that he's a better unused sub to have.
Yeah.
Or Jude in the under 21s, isn't it?
Yeah. Jude could have got game time. So I don't know what his plan is. He might come on. If the game gets comfortable, maybe he comes on for 10 minutes.
Jack Grealish is just ahead of the game, man. Are you still behind? You might have behind the internet, but yeah, you're like a minute behind, bro.
I am behind, yeah. But then
I'm using TV though, so I need to.
I will answer this question. This is a very good question. I've always wanted to speak on that. I will answer that at the end of the game. The how to grow on Twitter. I will give you some advice on that. But the second half.
Oh, Jack Grealish.
Jack Wilshere is not in the England team no more. It's a shame, man. He was so talented, man.
You're just being nice because I'm here, bro. I know offline when I'm not there, you'll be brushing him. Saying he's made out of plastic in that. He breaks easy.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, you guys are funny, man.
What is it? Joel Wi-Fi so dead he's still watching the first half. Yeah, that would be funny if I was watching.
It's funny because you're ahead of time, but your Wi-Fi is moving mad.
Man said Joe is going to see the levels between Ziyech and Willian. How did Ziyech say he likes to be called on the weekend? He clarified.
Huh?
He clarified how he's.
I think it's Ziyech. So I was getting that wrong as well. So I have to pattern up, but it's Ziyech, ESH kind of vibe, like quiche. So yeah, I'll remember that, lads, because I think
someone keeps calling you Matisse.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, listen, in my videos, yeah, if I ever say players' names wrong, correct me in the comments and I'll pattern up the next time, because sometimes man just needs to be told, innit? At
least you try. Big J don't even try to pattern up. He just
No, I've told the subscribers so often, this channel is just progression. So anything that you guys want to see improve, let me know, because the audio is slacking sometimes, then the visuals. So it's just process, because we got the equipment, we're still learning how to use it. So just let us know in the comments, and then next time it just gets better, innit?
And here's you, my brother.
100. So hopefully now England can do a little 4 or 5-0 now, because I'm trying to see some goals. I'm trying to see some more goals. Mings, left-sided centre-back. It's a good move. I've always been a fan of left-sided centre-back that's actually left-footed.
Yeah, he's done so well this season, though, man. Considering where they were before, because we can talk about Grealish being amazing. We can talk about Barkley being amazing. We can even talk about Martinez, who's been really good for them, of course, in goal. But Mings has been phenomenal, man.
Yeah, man, he has.
Who's been a better centre back than him in the league? Who would you say has been a better centre back than him in the league? Form, of course, isn't it?
On form, it's tough, There's not really. I think Thiago Silva's been brilliant, but he did have that one mistake against West Brom, which you, man, don't forget. Thiago Silva, for me, right now, will be the best centre-back in the league with no Van Dijk. I'm saying that right now. You don't believe it. You don't believe it. You don't believe it. Trust me. Thiago Silva's a beast. Let him know. Let him know in the chat. I'm not talking crud. Thiago Silva's a beast.
Yeah,
so
you said.
Yeah, people are sleeping on McGinn. McGinn is a quality player, man. 100%. Ziyech. I'll get that right. I won't forget that. Ziyech. But yeah, McGinn has been quality for Aston Villa as well. 100%.
Oh, bro.
Gabriel.
Bro. Oh, that was poor from Saka. Great football by Mings, Grealish. You're going to be disappointed when you see this.
Oh no, because I rate Saka very highly. So
yeah, that was poor.
it's not
He
good.
panicked because
He
that
panicked.
was Reece James. Oh, Reece James has snatched at it as well. You can see when those players they're seeing Saka goal, like I feel a little different pressure there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's weird to see Ireland trying to play out from the back. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, Saka, man. Yo. Great play, though. Really good link-up play.
Really good play.
Great play. That's what I want to see from England more often. That was really good play. And again, who's involved? Grealish. Do you know what I mean? It's no accident. It's no freak accident. This guy's involved with everything. It just makes the team more creative. They got more imagination with this guy in the team. Saka maybe should have pulled it back, but
nah, he should have just
scored, really, actually. Yeah. When you look at the angle, he should have scored. Should have just chipped him or nutsed him. Reece James moving.
I think Phil Foden's so sick, you know. But I don't feel like man rate him enough, you know.
No, he's really underrated. For me, one of the top talents in the country. He just needs game time. But Man City is a very hard team to get into, isn't it?
Do you reckon he's better than Mason Mount?
I've said this before. I'm not biased. Foden as a player is better than Mason Mount. I can't lie. I don't lie. I don't tell lies. I don't tell lies. I like Mason Mount, but Foden is a better player. Do you know what I mean? Now he's not getting the game. He's a baller, and that's not even a disrespect to Mason. Because Foden's just that good. Foden is a quality player. If you watch Foden, you know. Do you know what I mean? It's not every day. It's not every day you got to be biased. You got to say how it is. Foden's just a quality player. He's just a quality player. And I wonder if Man City are really going to use him enough, because I don't know. David Silva obviously leaving. I thought he would get the game time, but he's still not always playing. How many appearances? Let me see how many appearances he's got this season.
It depends on the formation whether he plays or not. Do you know?
Yeah, because even Bernardo Silva doesn't always get in as well. I'm interested to see how many appearances Foden's got this season, because I wonder how long it's going to take for him to start saying, hold up a second, do I need to stay or go? 6 appearances, 2 goals. It's not bad. He's regular enough. More games than I thought, to be fair. 6 games is not bad.
6 games, yeah.
Yeah, 6 games and 2 goals. It's not bad, actually. I thought it was worse. But I don't. But then again, are they off the bench? Let me go in a little bit deeper. Let me go a little bit deeper, because stats can be misleading, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Let me just.
You'll see all them games Mason Mount's played, and you'll think he was brilliant in all of them because he's played in all the appearances. Meanwhile, he was playing on the left-hand side, bro.
Yeah, he's not a winger, man. Can't be on the wing. Said it so many times. Can't be on the wing. 6 Premier League games. 3 champion. No, that's not. That can't be right. 1 in the cup. 10 games. 3 goals, 2 assists. Okay, he's actually playing a lot, but minutes 657. That tells me it's quite a lot off the bench, maybe as well. Yeah, 22 minutes there. 69.
Okay.
He's getting rotated. Getting a decent amount of game time. Fair play, Foden. Doing well. Keep at it. Best young player going to be English David Silva.
Reece James is going to play. He's going to be a footballer for a long time, you know.
Yeah, man. Reece James, I can't speak highly enough of him, honestly.
How old is he? 19?
20 years old, I believe.
20.
Just turned 20, I think. Yeah,
he's
I think
he's a very clever player.
Very clever.
He played DM.
Huh?
He played DM for Wigan.
Yeah, so what happened, is he was at Wigan and he was playing so well, and he was literally the epicenter of their whole build-up, that they moved him into DM so he could get on the ball more. It was mad.
Really?
Like halfway through the season. Yeah, it was nuts. So he's that good. And he wore the armband on the last day because, again, brother's just that good.
Because they knew he was going back to Chelsea.
Yeah, but also I think he showed a lot of leadership with the team. So they just gave him, I think they gave him the armband just to like really honor his loan spell, which is nuts. Because he was only
I've never seen players respected, like not in today's game anyway.
Yeah. No, they had a lot of respect for him. Yeah, a lot of respect. But he's just so complete technically. Like he can smash in a free kick, long shot against Brighton, I believe. Like he's just so good. And him at right back is in.
What's about Danny Winks starting?
Do you know what? Danny Winks is a good player, and I think he just brings a bit of balance to the team. Do you know what I mean? Because we do have a lot of flair on the pitch sometimes. We do, like, this team's got a decent amount of flair now with Grealish and Sancho. Mm-hmm. You got room for one more Southgate if you wanna next time. Don't be a stranger. Do you know what I mean? You don't be a stranger to playing more flair. I think
penalty.
Giving the ball away there.
Dangerous in the box. Well done. That was a bit rash from Christie.
Okay.
I just feel
Christie's being rash, is he? So, do you know what it is with Saka? His low sense of gravity. You can't really defend against it at times. Wigan, spot on. Just player of the season.
Oh man, like Calvert-Lewin has just.
Would you start
ahead of Jadon Sancho? I think Jadon Sancho wanted the pen, but I think Calvert-Lewin said, "Nah, I'm taking this." Pulled right. A striker. You know that ones there. Strikers want goals, man.
They just want goals. Do you know what I mean? Sancho's got to understand.
He's gonna score this though. He's hungry. Like you know when someone's stepping over the ball,
yeah. That's the thing with him. Him and Tammy. Their mentality is A1. They want goals. Like they're not playing games.
Calvert-Lewin pen.
Lovely stuff. And it was a penalty. Do you know what I mean? It was a penalty. It was great from Saka.
That was a good pen.
And I'm not surprised Calvert-Lewin.
If you're going to take me out of this pod, you're going to have to yank me out.
Yeah. He's very confident right now.
That was.
And what I love about Calvert-Lewin is how good Calvert-Lewin's heading ability is just mad. He I don't want to make Drogba comparisons, but his heading ability is nuts. Like he just doesn't. I'm calming down. Chelsea fans won't want me to say that, but we need to get some headers of the ball in our team, innit? Because Calvert-Lewin, he's got it.
They're calling in top corner. Winks Miniesta.
Miniesta. You guys are funny. Would I take Grealish over Mount at the 8 in Chelsea? To be honest, and you man,
tell the truth, bruv.
No, I would, but what you need to understand is Grealish and Kai Havertz is probably the real competition, because I think Frank would play Mount anyway, but also Mount. Grealish defensively, someone let me know how patterned is he defensively, because that's where it really falls, isn't it? Because you do have to, in that position, you do have to be very good defensively. It's not just all about attack. Obviously, Grealish versus Mount attacking wise, it's not a competition, but defensively, you need to be able to help Kante out. So that's where I'll be asking questions. But I take Grealish in the squad. Period. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? He's just a baller. If we could get Grealish, if we could sell Barkley to Aston Villa and get Grealish in return,
I'm never gonna do that, bro.
I'm doing cartwheels, bro.
They're never gonna do that. You're
60 million plus Barkley. What are you saying?
What, in 2 years? Yeah, maybe they'll do that.
Next summer.
I thought you man wanted Rice as well. So you're gonna get Rice and Grealish.
Rice is for holding midfield, isn't he? So
yeah,
but to be honest, I personally don't feel like we need Rice because we have Ampadu. Do you know what I mean? Ampadu's a baller.
Where's he playing at the moment? Because I know
Sheffield United are playing Ampadu as a DM or centre back. We are going to get Rice. I'm just going to tell the chat now. We're getting Rice. It's going to happen. But
so you're not going to take him back, Ampadu?
I hope we do, because I rate him so highly. Do you know what I mean? He plays for
him. He's a good guy. He's hungry.
Yeah, he's got leadership qualities again. Really good technically, and he's playing very well for Sheffield United. Played very well against Liverpool, and he's played 3 games at centre back, 2 games at DM. He looked really good in all those games. I think he's perfect, but it's just up to whether the club rate him, innit? But hopefully, and then you got Billy Gilmore who can play that role as well. So I don't feel like
I like Billy Gilmore, though, man. I'm a big fan of his, you know.
Yeah, so we got ballers there, but do you know what I mean? They're after Rice, so.
I'm a fan of Billy Gilmore, man.
Yeah, no, Billy Gilmore's a baller.
Very composed, isn't he?
Very extremely.
I want to call him cultured. I don't know. He's very lovely. Lovely the ball.
Yeah, he does. He loves the ball. He shows for it all the time. That's his thing, dictating midfield, future midfield. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I do like the look of that.
Are you hearing this Ronaldo to go back to United? They're selling that same thing.
They do this every single year, and it never happens, bro. Never. Do you know what it is? It's just cheap clicks. These journalists know what they're doing. It's just cheap clicks. Just get Man United fans in nostalgia, rope them into it. Ronaldo back to United for the 4th time, and just get the clicks. It's light work. Man United fans need to smarten up, man. It's not happening,
bro. Every year, Man United fans they Someone wrote in the comments, he's too big for that dusty club. That's the
reason why it won't happen, is because if Man United can't even get Sancho over the line, then do you think they're going to be able to get Ronaldo with that pay package? Absolutely not. With Woodward, nah, it's not going to happen, bro. If anything, Ronaldo might go to America next. I feel like he's conquered Europe now.
Yeah.
Little America.
He's won Serie A.
Yeah.
He's got a few international accolades there.
Yeah.
He'll probably say, you know what, I'm done. Even now, as he scored, Foden and Maitland-Niles are coming on.
Yeah.
For
Ming stood really well there. Do you know what it is with Ronaldo is that he's not just a footballer, he's a brand, and there's nothing better for a brand than America. So he will go to America. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he will. He's done it all. He's going to go there, try to win the MLS. Then he's going to sit there and tell you. After he's finished, he's going to tell you, I went to Spain, I won. I went to Italy, I won. In the Premier League, I won. In America, I won. You don't reckon he would do a PSG thing?
The only reason why he wouldn't is because Mbappe and Neymar are there. You got too many heavy wages already sitting there.
Yeah, it's true. No, you're right.
And Icardi as well. Icardi's expensive.
How much is he on?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely, PSG is minimum 250k. It's got to be. Because I think they got him on the cheap. I don't know what they paid for him. I don't know what deal they done.
Loan first, didn't it? Because he had fallen out.
And when you get I didn't hear a big fee for Icardi. So when you don't hear a big fee, the wages and the agent fees are nuts. So
Eddie had fallen out with the people.
He fell out with the man at Inter Milan. So yeah. Listen, guys, appreciate it in the chat, by the way. You guys have, do you know what it is? Yeah, what I love to see is that we got 42 in here, but 42 consistent. Do you know what I mean? No one leave, no one come. Just, this is our thing.
You see, the only person has been me.
Yeah, man, this is our little gang. I appreciate it. It just goes to show, man. You guys are mad loyal.
I really want to see how good Phil Foden plays. I'm a big Phil Foden fan. I just want to analyze and see what he brings to this. So who's he come on for?
You
know what? I wasn't even paying attention, bro.
Let me see.
Let me check if he came on. I've got the feeling that it's not Grealish. It's not Mount.
So if you've got Foden and Grealish on at the same time, surely that's illegal. That can't run.
Oh, that's the thing, though. Maitland-Niles showing that his delivery is still.
So Henderson came on for Pope at halftime.
Tammy Abraham is coming on as well for Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, really? Okay. That's good. It's good to see Tammy. Calvert-Lewin's got his goal now anyway. So
I was going to say Calvin knows, and it's good. Give him some fair time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Half an hour. Tammy's got
Game's done now. So, and Tammy's not going to play against Belgium. So, Kane's all rested up.
Tammy will probably score today as well. That's the thing.
Yeah. This is really good play. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
A lot of place for competition, isn't it? Sorry, guys, I'm yawning. I've had a very long day after work. I've done a stream before this as well. I'm so tired.
You're me yesterday when I was filming my YouTube video. I was dead.
Sorry.
Man, I was dead, but I was like, I have to get it out because I had a really good topic. I was speaking about Chelsea loanees, and we got a lot of them. So I was like, I need to get this out for the people.
That's sick. I need to check it out.
Yeah, it's a good video. We got some good youngsters.
Yeah, Maitland-Niles.
Some good youngsters on there. If you manage to check that video out, I put up a video yesterday talking about Chelsea's loanees, and I've made a top 7 basically of who can break into this squad next season. So check that out if you want to check it out from last night. I uploaded at like midnight, and then YouTube went down. It was nuts.
You uploaded on midnight on purpose, yeah? Is it?
No, not on purpose. We had some. We thought the audio wasn't working, but it was because we didn't take out a while. We're such rookies. It was funny.
I can't believe this.
But yeah, it went out at midnight, and it was everyone still checked in. It's good to see England playing with the ball, man. I remember back when England couldn't keep the ball. Them times were rough. Them tough times were rough. Really good interplay, good 1-2s, just creating chances. That's what
I'm trying to figure out. Who did Foden come off for? Winks? Is it Winks? Yeah.
It's Foden on because I haven't not on from what I'm getting. It's just Henderson that's come on, but maybe. Oh wait, hold on. So Foden's come on for Grealish, and Abraham came on for Calvert-Lewin. Maitland,
Foden,
Mings.
yeah, Foden is techie, bro.
Yeah. So if Maitland-Niles has come on for wings, how are England playing? It's not a back three, then it can't be.
Let me check. To be honest with you, I'm being silly. I could just check this here in like 2 seconds, and I'm just.
Let me see the formation.
Guessing as if it's cool.
Oh, right. So they are playing a back three. So Reece James has gone to right centre back, which is good to see because he's good defensively as well. So now he can show you guys what he's like defensively. You've seen him going forward, and Nathan now playing right wing back.
I said you guys can see.
Yeah, you got to see, man. Reece James propaganda don't stop. He's been my thumbnail for the last 2 videos. I'm not even trying to hide it. I'm not even trying to hide it.
Yeah, and you had, I just thought I was gonna say stuff, but then I just couldn't be bothered.
I'm not even trying to hide how much I love Reece James, honestly. I want him to be future captain. I can't lie to you. Yeah, he's playing as one of the centre backs. So keep your eyes peeled. If you do nothing else, watch Reece James in the second half.
Grealish is off. Grealish for Foden.
Yeah, Grealish came off for Foden. We can't get Rance on stream because Rance is doing his own stream. Yeah, you can't do 2 streams at once, ladies and gentlemen. But Rance, we'll have Rance on the channel at some point. It's going to be a madness. You see how the man sent for him in the filming the other day?
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny. So I'm looking at a wide free kick. I know I'm behind. Foden's techie. Pep doesn't gas randoms. Yeah, Pep. Yeah, it takes a lot to earn Pep's respect. I can't lie. Even when Pep came in at Man City, so he didn't even rate Aguero's work rate. He told Aguero, "You need to start working hard, or you're not going to play." So it takes a lot to impress Pep. But he's one of the top managers in the world, so it's understandable. It's dangerous, man. Is Raldoff still in goal? Because if he is for Ireland, just keep putting them balls into the box because he doesn't know how to claim anything. This guy, he's so ropey. I don't know how tall Raldoff. I don't know. He's so ropey. Every time the cross comes into the box, he's flapping. He's awful.
You can claim an insurance claim, mate.
Yeah, man. He's awful. Like, it's nuts. You know what I can't stand, yeah, is when a goalkeeper can't command his box. It's not for me. Never. I don't care how good you are on the ball, whatever it is. Nah, if you can't command your box, come out the team. Can't run. You got hands for a reason, my dog. It's a joke.
Hey, Saka's doing okay on that side now.
Saka's doing bits.
Yeah, besides that dodgy miss, yeah, he's actually doing okay, to be fair to him.
Yeah. You gotta love Saka. I can't lie. Even though I do like. Like I told you, I like Saka, man. I did a whole video trying to bring him to Chelsea when he didn't sign the contract yet. Certain ballers you just got to pay homage, innit? I don't really get involved in this whole like Grealish versus Hudson-Odoi versus Saka versus Martinelli on Twitter. I don't really get involved because ballers are ballers, innit? I like England playing with this confidence right now. It's great to see. Matisse getting those Kepa flashbacks. You know it, bro. I just wish Kepa to go back to Spain, man. And just
I was gonna say, bro, what's your thoughts on?
Ampadu.
I can't hear you. My internet's.
It's moving mad again. Yeah, bro, that's it. Definitely tell us in the comments, my guy. Definitely, because you know what it is. Yeah, I don't like going on my phone on stream because I want to look at you. I want to interact with you guys, innit? So, what's going on with Joel?
Can you hear me? Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
I got shook. I was like, the comments are gonna go nuts, bro. They're gonna bad internet.
Yeah,
they're gonna be internet out. Joel's internet out.
Yeah, man. Listen, Kepa just for me needs to go back to Spain, man. Do you know what I mean? It's all banter until he's come out the starting lineup. Now he's not really affecting our problems, so I'm not gonna take the mick out of him anymore. Do you know what I mean? He's not in the team anymore. He's not causing no damage limitation. He just needs to go back to Spain. End of it. Martinelli's got more potential. Oh, what do you think of that, Joel? Martinelli's got more potential than Saka. That's an interesting one.
Maybe. I think Martinelli's dangerous, man. Martinelli is very dangerous, man. Hey, Maitland-Niles' delivery is not good, you know.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the difference. But he's not a right back by trade. He's a centre mid, isn't he?
He's poor, man.
Or am I tripping? He's not. I swear
he is, but he's been playing there long. He's been playing there. He's been playing there long enough now, for him to, you know.
Yeah, man. You guys have been asking for a show of DG. I'm gonna holler DG. I've got him on WhatsApp. We said all the man them you were recommending, I will be speaking to them. Do not worry. We're not. There's no limitations when it comes to collabs. So keep letting me know.
What's doing a lot? Is he?
Yeah. I can't speak.
Biased?
No, he's not biased. He speaks the truth, man. Like, he is so good to talk to about football. He's brilliant. You would love him. Have you not spoken to him before?
Yeah, I have. I know about him.
He's so passionate. So passionate. Like, I would fear for Arsenal if they lose and go on his channel, fam, because I don't know what would happen, fam. We will have.
Is there an understanding of where we are as a club? Not saying that the expectation shouldn't be high, but where we
No, there is realism on it. 100. Because when Stan Kroenke's in charge, you can only dream so much, innit, Joel?
I don't agree. This is where I turn into payroll Joel. I leave things there for the man upstairs. I do my Nerf videos again.
Yeah. Terrible timing, but I love the video.
Thank you.
Man, the comment section was nuts.
Funny, I was trying to bring you down to that, bro. Can you imagine?
Arsenal fans were triggered, man. Yeah, he's a realist. I'll have him on. Maybe we'll just recreate what you guys are used to on Rance's channel, which is me, Rance, and DG. Maybe we'll just recreate it here. I don't know. Let me know. Because that seems to be the formula to the madness you man are looking for.
They love the show, yeah? Because I know you lot.
They love that, yeah. They do love that.
They love it.
I do love it. I love it. It's great stuff. Lovely jubbly. What's going on here? Why do they keep calling you payroll Joe? Talk to the people.
You know what it is, yeah? Their man, basically, even sometimes on Ranch channel, they say I don't say like certain things because obviously I work for the club.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, he's got a payroll, so obviously he ain't gonna say a lot. Oh, I was shot.
Use your head, lad.
Come on, use your head. Joel back again. You know what I mean?
You gotta be smart.
You might as well just call me Cheekysport Turkey Joel, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Ow, you get me?
Yo, you gotta be smart in this industry. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, lads? Use your heads. 20 minutes left, roughly. England, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, my internet. I didn't hear what you said there, bro. Sorry.
I need to see more. It's late at night. We're going long into the night. You know what I mean? I'm leaving my missus on standby on Snapchat for good reason. I'm expecting fireworks in this game. If not, we're gonna have to leave. Keep asking your questions, guys. You know what I mean? Because if England ain't gonna pam in more goals, we'll talk about other stuff as well while the game's going on. I'm a minute behind regardless. Am I right about Poch? Yo, talk to me about this. This is where my energy comes back into fruition. I'm worried as hell. I can't even lie. Like, I need Ollie to win games every maybe 3 or 4 just to stay in the job. Because Ollie at Man United for me is no threat. But if you get Poch, it's a different ball game. 100%. I'm definitely worried. And I'm not worried to the point where I would change our managerial situation. Hell no. I love Frank. And Frank's doing, like, when you give, like, as you're seeing, you give Frank the defense and things are looking up. But Poch is a great manager. Do you know what I mean? He's got more experience than Frank. So that becomes a lot more sticky icky. Do you know what I mean? So we need to keep that Ollie at the wheels train going, man. Keep churning out them wins every 3 or 4 games. Keep Ollie at the wheel. No, it's not Ollie out. It's Ollie in. Spam Ollie in the chat. Spam Ollie in. Don't even allow that reckless talk. Ollie's a great manager. We got to keep him at Man United. He's going to do great things. Spam it. Yo, we're not trying to see Poch at Man United. Ollie in. Ollie in. Don't even try it. Don't even business with it. No chance. Sorry about the trim. We're in lockdown. Mount's come off. I'm a bit late to that one. Is that Bellingham? Hold on a second. That's a big substitution. That's a madness. Yeah, but honestly, you know what it is, man. We're in lockdown. You can't expect the trim to be on point. You can't expect those kind of things. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You love to see it. Ollie in. Ollie in. That's what I'm saying. You see how it's being spammed? Because they know what it is. They know he's a great manager. That's what we want. Let's get our Manchester United back. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Let's get our United back. Do you know what I mean? Ollie at the wall. Give him whatever he wants. Let him sign the thing. Joel knows Rio Ferdinand very well. If we're lucky, and I'm just out here just saying things for the sake of it, even though I haven't got this wrapped up. Like, this is not something, like, I have got certain things for you guys on in the ropes, but I haven't got this one. This is just me spitballing. But Joel and Rio are very good friends. You imagine if we got Rio on this channel. That's all I'm saying. Imagine we got Rio, and then I started spitting to him about that whole thing, that whole speech that he did for Ollie. You know I will. You know I'm very uncensored when it comes to this stuff. If Rio came on this channel, I'm telling him what it is about that Ollie and the Will thing. So, do you know what I mean? Let's chat to Joel, fam. Joel can make things happen. Ollie at the Will. The chat spam, Joel. You've missed a lot.
What is it? What? Because of my internet?
Yeah, no, we're spamming Ollie in because man, them are trying to talk about Poch at Man United and if it's going to be a problem. I said to them, no, we need to keep Ollie at the Will.
You are just some jokers, man. Nah, you know what? Yeah, it's. Did you see like that mini interview he had after the Leeds game?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Bro, it was so timed. Sky Sports are sickening, man. Sky Sports are proper sickening because they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, but
exactly what they were doing.
England. What's going on, boys? 3 at the back. We're still rolling with it. Reece James at centre back, picking it up now. You know what I mean? Obviously, now we've got. I think Jude Bellingham's wearing 17. Let me not lie to you. Let me just check that. So I know Mount's come off. Yeah, so Mount came off for Bellingham. I just wanted to get that checked before I confirmed it with you guys. But yeah, so it's good to see. It's good to see him making his England debut. He's a young kid, and it's always good to
Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham got on the pitch, so that's what I thought. You know what I mean? Like 15 minutes, give it to him. Otherwise, no point really calling him up, to be honest, because he's not going to play in the other 2 games if they're competitive and tight. So
Nice to get a little while. You can tell he's a little bit nervous, but it's all good.
Lovely stuff. It's just it's really just England keeping the ball, ticking things over. Yo, Dammy, if you want to join, you can join, brother. Because we know you, bro. Joel, this is who I collab with on twitter.com for some videos. This brother's the next
brand damn source wanted, I'm hearing.
Yeah, you got the link. Dammy, you was meant to be a halftime guest. You got the link. I know the chat want to see you. Don't pop off any fireworks in here, Dammy. You know what it is. You know what it is. If you want to come for the grand finale, you know what it is. Yeah. I'm sure the chat want to see that. You already know. But England are really in control of this game. I'm disappointed in Ireland. I'm not surprised, but I'm disappointed, man.
Really? Well, you thought they were gonna
I just expected them to I didn't think they'll be so easy. Like, they're just being pushovers. I thought at least
they ain't got nothing in it. They ain't showed nothing all game, you know.
Nothing going forward, nothing defensively, not even tight at the back. It's been a friendly, I guess. You know
it's one of the worst international showings I've seen in terms of they just ain't got the punch, man. They ain't got
there's nothing there. This is what I'm saying. There's nothing there. And this is why Grealish and Rice, they dipped because I mean they are the punch, but it's nuts. There's nothing there.
I'm really analyzing the game. That's why I'm a bit quiet. I know you ain't.
Do, bro. Definitely do, because I'm behind. So we need you to analyze. I'm behind.
I'm just really looking at players that have come on. I think he's had a little bit of a spark, but you expect that from Foden. Jude Bellingham has been brilliant. I think Saka's had a very good game, you know. When you really get, Saka's had a good game, man.
Saka, yeah. Bro, I love this energy, bro, with this comment. I love this. That's why I've highlighted it. Do your thing and let me see you grow. Come up and step up on the stage with me, my guy. You're talking just like how I was when I was on 800 followers on Twitter, and I was like, I'm going to collab with Alex Goldberg one day. And now I'm his co-host. So Keep
Love
talking.
it. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
How's that show going anyway?
Great. It's going brilliantly. Honestly, it's so much fun because you just get to get everything off your chest, innit? You know them games, sometimes you have a mad game, whether it's exciting or disappointing, you just want to get everything off your chest. There's no better place really than a podcast. Because with those videos, they're very short. So now I've got 2 places to release my energy. I've got the videos reviews on YouTube and I got the podcast. So after the game's done that day, I'm good. So it's going
And
great.
Is it after every Chelsea game, or how does that work?
After every game, yeah, after every game. But he had Peter Drury on, I think today or yesterday. So might even get to mingle with some guests soon, which would be quite dope. So yeah, it's good. It's going great. 10 minutes left. What we got, England, man? Show me some more goals. Come on. Look at Ireland, man. Do you know what it is with Ireland that I do have to give them respect for? They keep trying to play out from the back, regardless of how much England are sticking it on them. They're not lumping it forward at all.
Yeah.
Now they've got a shot off, which is great to see. I'm behind, but I saw it. Yeah, I mean, at least they're trying, man. At least they're trying to play out from the back. They're trying to play the right way. I have to give credit to that. You know
what? Is it the right way, though, Matisse?
Huh?
Is it the right way for them?
Probably not, but yeah, I see what you mean. They don't have the players to do it, but yeah,
I don't have the players. Like,
always have to play that
someone's style where, I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah. I understand why people play for the back more, because it does seem these days, like if you think of how football's evolved, yes, it feels like when you just lump it into the middle of the pitch, you could easily lose it. Yeah. You're actually cutting your percentage. You know what I mean? Your percentage retention for no reason. But
listen.
I don't know.
That message, you don't need to. I'm going to give you at the end of this stream, and after we speak about full time, I will speak to you guys about Twitter and just give you some tips and scoops and whatnot. Because the thing is, my DMs are full of this question. It's just easier for me to answer on live. For everybody that's still here, I'll give you some advice, because I see a lot of people doing things wrong. Now, Joel's internet has just gone down, but we have a guest to replace him. Yo, what is this brother saying as well, huh? Who are you?
What we saying? You lot miss me.
No, don't miss me, because the Wi-Fi is moving mad.
Why did Joel
in the building?
Where's Joel gone from?
Joel's coming back. Joel's Wi-Fi has been moving mad the whole time. So you've just literally come and replaced him immediately, which is mad.
We move bombastically. Literally, man's got a pizza in the oven here, so I'm here for 10 minutes. You get me?
Yeah, there's only 10 minutes left. There's only 10 minutes left, my guy. How you been? What are you saying?
We're chilling, fam. We're chilling. This game is looking sourceless. Obviously, we've got 3-0. We're winning 3-0, but it's a bit of a mad one. I can't lie to you. Like, it's mad. It's mad.
It's so mad. Listen, but yeah, England have been playing well. They're controlling the game, but do you know what I mean? It's Ireland. Ireland they're not anything special right now, unfortunately, for my fellow countrymen. And do you know what it is? Yeah, I find myself, I'm actually English, but I keep saying like I'm Irish because I just have so much affinity with that country. It's mad.
It's mad.
What are you saying? Talk to me. What are you up to these days? We see you on Lee Gunner's channel talking up that good talk. You're all over the place, huh?
You see, the Grand Dam, it goes in the name, innit? The Grand Dam. We're too big for this institution. Twitter.com, yeah? Obviously, we've not taken up all the followers on there, but you might need to clock that. I've got too much going on. We've got too much going on.
Yeah,
too much going on. Got Licana, you've got the YouTube, you've got the podcast, you've got all the videos.
Yeah.
Look out for some special thing very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? If you in a few weeks, yeah, exactly. We move on.
You're moving wild. You're moving as wild as Ireland are playing out from the back. If anything was happening, I would tell you, lads. But I'm not gonna lie, this game is fizzling out so much. You can just tell England are happy with the 3-0. Ireland are very much they can't really do anything. They've got, like we said earlier, they got no punch to their team. They got no spice, no sauce. There's nothing going forward. There's nothing going backwards. It's just a little bit of a hustle and bustle type performance where they're just running around and trying to get close to man, but they can't get near our boys. The team's too talented. Do you know what I mean? The team's far too talented. How did I become a Chelsea fan? Listen, I went to my first game. I think Aston Villa 1-1 draw in 2007. The blue flags were flying high. The Liquidator was playing. And it ain't no joke. When you hear those things, you don't have no decision other than to support the mighty Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? That was my first live game. My first live game. I was interested in Chelsea before that, but that's when I started religiously supporting. Like, you know, when you're younger, you just follow football because your family doing it, and then you're like, oh, it's fun. But you're not really invested in it. After that live game, I was invested. Like, live, breathe, die, everything. So yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts.
You chose the correct club. You didn't choose one of those funky clubs in North London, you know.
Yeah, you don't. We don't business with them. What have you made of Grealish? Because for me, he's off the pitch now, but he's the reason why England even played with any sort of sex appeal today. Do you know what I mean?
What's sex appeal? I am dead.
Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, I can't lie to you. That's the only reason, bro. It's because of Grealish.
Obviously, I saw everybody taking the piss like, oh my God, we're going to see Money Mace on the play, like on the pitch over Grealish. I'm glad that didn't happen. Do you know what I'm saying? That would have been bombastic. That would have been horrendous. Grealish came in, my guy injected some pure sauce into the game, got the thing moving. Obviously, like you said, man is no longer involved. England switch off. It's not a surprise. It's literally not a surprise. But man, I think if he keeps on playing like this, I mean, we've been new the guy as a baller for time, but I think he needs to upgrade from. I think he needs to upgrade from his current club.
We were saying this before. He needs a summer move because he's too good for Aston Villa. But also Aston Villa right now, they're looking really good anyway. So maybe they can challenge for a Europa League place. You never know, because Barkley's doing madness as well. They got Watkins as well. They got McGinn. They got Mings, Martinez in goal. So they got a good team. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen in this freak season. They ain't got Europe to play for. All these other big teams, right? They got Europe. Even the ones in Europa League, they're going to be struggling with the fixture congestion. So you will, for me, you will always see at least one team with no Europe do decent. You got Everton as well. Like one team that don't have to play twice a week, you will always see them want to come up in the Prem because they just got some time to rest. You know what I mean? They got some free spirits. Chelsea players that have been performing today. You got Mount. I feel he's been okay. Nothing real special though. Do you know what I mean? I think if you look at Reece James has been good. Reece James as per you just expect it these days. He's moved to right centre back now in a back three, light work. Nothing surprising there. Do you know what I mean? Nothing surprising there. But yeah, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Ireland have got no threat. They got the ball now. Your game's probably ahead of mine, but
mine is 86 minutes.
Yeah, ITV player moving a little bit long. So I'm on 8. I'm coming towards 86 now. But
Jesus.
The game's just filtering out now. Obviously, Tammy's on the pitch. So let's see if he can get a goal. That would be nice.
If you want to be on the same stream, I'll just send you this on Twitter. Just check that DM. You'll be stunned when you see it. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked.
You are streaming, huh? You're not.
Relax. Just check your DMs. Check your DMs.
Let me not say too much. Oh Lord, are we ever gonna get Joel back? We never know. Is Barkley from? Yeah, Barkley. I love the way you spelled Barclays. That has to be shamed. I can't lie to you. I have to name and shame you there. No, but Barkley's. You see, now you got me saying it wrong, bro. Now you got me saying it wrong. Barkley's on loan from Chelsea at Aston Villa. But I don't feel like he'll stay at Chelsea. I feel like we'll sell him. So
100. Man, that's Mourinho's strategy, fam. Listen, you go out on loan, you do a madness, and then boom, you're off for more money than you came in. Once we have that sorted, then it's a wrap. Look at Bakayoko, man. Look at the rest. Kepa is going to be the same as well, hopefully. So let's watch this space.
Well, if we can command good money for him, it's good. That was a great ball by Foden, by the way, for Tammy Abraham. That was a great ball. Foden's such a good player. So underrated. Even to this day, underrated. Not spoken about enough on Twitter in particular. Because they do these comparisons. They do Greenwood, Martinelli, Hudson-Odoi. They don't speak about Foden. And probably Foden's the best out of a lot of them. So it's mad. Foden just don't get spoken about. He really doesn't. You know what I mean? Set pieces, Reece James taking corners, Mason Mount, great delivery today, have to say. As per usual, that's what you expect from the Chelsea boys. Do you know what I mean? We run this thing. Oh my Lord Jesus. Are you looking forward to the rest of the international break? What are you saying, Dammy? Because you saw my video on Twitter about the whole, I'm tapping out, bro, already. Do you know what I mean?
I'm done. Like, literally, it lacks sauce, fam. And then you've got how many players injured now? Like, it's a joke. We've got, is it 97 Premier League players that are injured or something like that? Yeah. Out of all the players we have. Do you know how mad that is? Do you know what 97 people is?
The fixtures are just hella congested. They're just really congested. Like, The thing is, yeah, people talk about, I've said this so many times, people talk about the Christmas period. I said it at the start of the stream. The Christmas period is all this season. The whole season is Christmas period because you've got games every 3-4 days, Champions League every single week. And if it's not Champions League, it's international. So the players have no break. So how do you expect them to stay fit? Where's the recovery time? Do you know what I mean? I think someone said it quite well in the press. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Tony Kroos. But the players need a union. They need a players' union to protect them because FIFA and UEFA just take the mick. They take the piss. Do you know what I mean? They don't look after them. I don't know where Danny Drinkwater is.
He's training. He's struggling to get into the under-21 squad.
He's struggling to wait for the under-23s.
Fam, he's struggling, fam. It's a sad scene. It's a sad scene.
That brother's career is over. The show of rants was lit. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Fam, you got to pin that comment, fam. My guy, like, Matisse is because City have no fans. That's why Foden doesn't get talked about.
It's fact.
Oh, my days.
City's presence on Twitter is non-existent, fam. I'm telling you. I don't know what England are doing out from the back, but they're moving mad. That phase of play, I'm not about it, fam. That was nuts. They almost conceded. And the thing is with me is if you're gonna let the game, I say the same thing with Chelsea, same standards. If you're gonna let the game fizzle out, cool, but keep the clean sheet. Do you know what I mean? Joel has returned, ladies and gentlemen, for the last second.
What we say?
Yo, it's all breaking down on this side. My guy, you good?
We're good. We're eating Gucci. Obviously, this match is a bit of a dead one still, but we move regardless.
Yeah, no, I think it was wrapped up from like the 60th minute, really, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe, they're probably just trying. I think they might even be saving their energy as players. They're like, yo, we play every single 3 days.
Yeah. But man, like you said, Matisse, man, it's a bit of a piss take, honestly, because if you deep it properly, obviously you've got all these players playing like every 2, 3, 4 days. And like, I mean, obviously this is a Chelsea channel, so I'm going to talk about Chelsea players. I'm worried about Havertz and Werner because these man play in Germany. Germany, they have a break, for God's sake. It's Christmas break. And these men are bouncing into the rough. Like, do you know how mad that is? Nah. I don't want our boys to be dropping down faster than before.
There needs to be a player union. UEFA and FIFA take the mick. They don't really protect the players. They just protect the pockets. So
I got to stop the whole chat because Adam Abdurrahman, is smoking.
Bro, you're moving mad, fam.
Yo,
send me your dealer's number, fam.
Listen.
You know, Adam's doing some illegal stuff, fam, and I don't know if we want that, fam.
You need to send me your
channel.
number.
This is a Chelsea channel, but it's not a Chelsea bias channel. All right.
Yeah, we don't do drugs around here.
We don't move around there. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do that around here. You got other channels for that. We don't do that around here. All right. We try to speak the truth as much as possible. I love Abraham.
Full time is gone.
Can you disrespect it like that? Full time and England win 3-0 against Ireland. You know what? It's routine. Status quo. Do you know what I mean? Comfortable performance. Ireland didn't threaten. Going forwards, nothing, no spice, no salt, no pepper, just dead, dry food, just dry.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Players got rested, Chilwell rested, Rashford rested, Sterling rested, Kane rested. You know, so what else can you say, really, innit?
Yeah, the real test is Belgium. That's the real test. If this team turn up against Belgium, then we can really praise them. For me, right now, I'm just like, business is done, job done. Do you know what I mean? When you look at that Ireland team, like I said with the starting 11, when you look at that Ireland team, no threats. I didn't know anybody in that team. It was nuts.
Yeah, no, it's true. Listen, guys, I want to give my little quick summary before my internet fails me again, innit?
Go for it.
Just in case I don't get the chance and it freezes, I want to say thank you to everybody on MAH channel. You know, you guys are fantastic. You guys are going to start seeing me a lot, so start building the relationships. Give me your best nicknames. I will be back, clapping back, fam. But besides that, just know that we're going to be on an amazing journey. Just know that I got Matisse's back for sure as well, and you're going to be seeing him on the Cheekysport channel. We're going to be reviving that channel a little bit because I know that I've gone payroll Joe, bruv. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm not even on YouTube anymore. I'll be real. But massive shout out to you, my brother, as well. I can't wait till Arsenal spank you. Do you know what I mean? Like, then we can really have a chat in it. So, you know what I mean? So you can have that blue that blue light is going to be red the next time we're done with you.
Red. Oh my days. Oh my days.
I'm telling you, bro. By the time, watch when my players finish with you, cuz we're gonna shave off that high top, fam.
Oh my days. Man, be coming in looking like a Malteser. We're not trying to move like that.
So yeah, just massive shout outs. England, easy stuff. Matt, I'll see you on Sunday. The live will be on the Cheeky Sport channel, so I look forward to seeing you guys there. All right, love.
In a bit, my bro. In a bit. So that was Joel. Me and him are working very closely together now. In the future, we're going to be doing a lot of projects and stuff. So you get used to him on this channel because he's going to be here semi-often as well. And now it's just me and the Grand Dam, yeah?
Well, the Grand Dam is going to be...
Man, them big hair, big rose gold glasses, big headphones.
These headphones are a bit stupid because when I take them off here, you've got like the dip in my hair in it, so it's a bit mad. The babes don't like that. The women don't like that.
No, it is. Yeah, we're in lockdown now. The trim's dead. So I don't know.
Look at this, fam. There's no fam. The hairline is rotten, fam. Do you see that? That's mental, fam. Man just needs to. I need to push my hair down so that you can cover the thing. You understand? We can't move like that, fam. It's mad.
Listen, is your pizza still in the oven? Don't let the thing burn.
We need to dip, fam. Listen, everybody, man, pull through for like.
Get your pizza and eat it on stream because the last 10 minutes, we're gonna do 10 more minutes left. We're gonna take it chill. I got water. I might even get a snack. You man have been calling for the biscuits. Maybe we can get the biscuits out. Do you know what I mean? If you want to get your pizza, get your pizza.
The thing is, you man, like, I don't like to talk too much on stream, but Matisse, the sort of things I do behind the scenes, that pizza is not on my ones, in it. Let's just say that sort of thing. Sorry. Yeah, you get me, fam. So,
there's a lady companion.
Oh, no. Be silent. Silence is key. Don't say that. Don't say that. We're not involved. But let me just chat to these MAH people real quick. Listen, you man are spectacular. Let me tell you, keep on doing what you do. Obviously, I love the comments. You guys are active, man. Look at all the views. Look at all the likes. I need you guys to push that like button immediately. We need to get to what's it on now? We're on 100 yet. We need to push that number. We need to push over 100, fam.
On my channel, I don't like, no disrespect to the man them that do it. Personally, I'm not in this business of like subscribe at the end and like this and
You're not in the business, but I'm in the business.
If you watch my videos, I don't business with it. And the reason why I don't ask you guys to subscribe and I don't ask you guys to like it is because I've never asked for anything since I've been starting this thing. I don't ask for followers on Twitter. I just put out content. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you hate it. That's how I move. So you guys know what the buttons are.
I respect it massively, but now you're right, innit? But I'm still gonna ask regardless, fam. You might go do your thing down there. Go in there and do your thing, fam.
At the end of the day,
go down there, do your thing. Matisse, my guy, listen, I don't think you guys seem to understand how much effort Matisse has put into this thing. I've been chatting to Matisse for over 18 months now. He's been doing so many things. My guy knows the thing. The rose gold glasses draw all the ladies in the house. I say no more, fam. I wouldn't comment further, innit? I'm not gonna say anything. Man say Cruz responded to Oba, fam. I didn't see the response.
All right, hold on.
Let's check this out. Let's check it.
Hold on a second. Because Uber lit him up earlier, but you can tell Uber's a little bit triggered. As he should be, because Kroos is talking smack. I'm not going to lie, Kroos could have sent for Marco Reus because he wore a mask or two, but he didn't say nothing, did he?
Oh, shit.
Is it on Twitter.com?
He's going to ratio him, fam. He's going to ratio immediately.
Ratio? Yeah, but Tony Kroos has got 8.1 million followers, so of course he's going to ratio him.
What did he say? Man basically said he's got 3 kids himself, innit?
Let me find it. Oh, no. Oh, boats. That reply was naughty. There's a lot of attitude in that. So he's replied saying, this Tony Kroos has 3 kids. Yo.
Oba's clapped back. Oba's already clapped back.
On Twitter,
Aubameyang has clapped back already, fam.
This beef on Twitter between Aubameyang and Tony Kroos is nuts.
He has clapped back, fam.
In the comments?
Nah, in his own tweet, fam. He tagged him directly, fam.
Send Tony Kroos congratulations for his 3 kids. You're Batman and Robin. No! You can't do that!
Fam.
Oh my...
He don't miss, fam. He don't miss.
Aubameyang's a Batman.
He doesn't miss, fam. He doesn't miss. He did miss and he can't miss. I mean, he's missing for Arsenal, but he's not going to miss now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Times like this, where If I was on Twitter right now actively, because obviously I'm focused on the stream. If I was on Twitter, I'd be involved in this madness, but I'm not getting involved. This is nuts.
This is mental.
This is bombastic.
This is spectacular. This is man are moving like FT accounts from. They're moving like FT accounts from.
They're proper beefing. How is Aubameyang and Toni Kroos beefing like this on Twitter.com? This is like Pogba Senior versus Trey or Pogba Senior versus Rizzy. This is nuts. That's mad. But anyway, back to the stream because I'll check out Twitter later. Yeah, man. Honestly, I don't ask you, man, to like and subscribe because you know where the buttons are. So,
I mean, but nah, before you even started saying that, I was saying that you man that listening, I don't think you understand how much effort and dedication has been put into this channel. Yeah, I'm not going to come on here and start blowing smoke up Matisse's ass because you can best believe when the man were drawing for my guy about the video quality, I was the first to draw. When the man drew him for the fucking comments, yeah, and everything, I drew for him as well.
Don't swear because we need to get monetized eventually. Behave yourself.
But basically, my guy,
you can do what you want. You can do we're not monetized, so do as you please. We keep making unmonetized content for YouTube. That's what we do right now.
Exactly. That's what we're on in it. But obviously, my guy's putting a lot of money. He's putting a lot of effort. He's been on this grind for a long time. I'm not trying to blow smoke up his ass because, like I said, I don't do that in it. Man doesn't do that. I'm not on that. That's not how I run. I'm the most direct person Matisse probably knows because as soon as if I see a frame off, I'm ringing this man on FaceTime like, boss, what's this madness? It's a Mazzolini on your channel right now. So you man, like I keep saying, Matisse can be humble all he likes out here, but I need you man to listen. If you want all of us under London Bridge by the end of the year, you cannot just back the team. I'm not gonna put it like that because Matisse are putting too much effort. His cameraman Sancho has put in too much effort. I have put in too much effort into a channel that doesn't belong to me for this thing to fail. So let me tell you, man, real quick. Go down, like this thing, and subscribe if you aren't already. Matisse can be humble all he wants, but I'm the guest and I'm going to chat my real talk.
I don't even beg
I'm going to do my duty.
So subscribe, then I'll be homeless, and then there will be no channel. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Simple.
The power is vested in you, man. You know what I mean?
It's mad.
The power is vested in you, man. So,
but me, I think I need to hop off, boss.
It is what it is. Listen, if you've got lady friend and pizza waiting, I cannot stop you.
Okay. I will speak to the people of the MAH community very soon, eh?
Yeah, exactly. We'll see you soon anyway. You know,
I'll FaceTime you shortly, fam. Behave yourself.
Of course. I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. I'm going to give the people some advice on how to grow on Twitter. Give them a little thing or two, and then we're going to head out and get involved with the beef on Twitter. In a bit, my bro.
In a bit, boss.
So that was Dammy and that was Joel. Obviously, you're just left with me now. I'm gonna take up 5 more minutes of your time because a lot of people ask me in my DMs and they ask me in the chat how to grow on Twitter. And the thing is, what I want to do on this channel, we're gonna build up a very close relationship. Do you know what I mean? You guys are gonna get to know me very well. I'm going to be launching a podcast in the coming weeks as soon as possible once the artwork is done because I want to make sure it's of the highest standard. And I'm going to speak a lot about my personal life. I'm going to speak a lot about my journey in school, on social media, you know, how I create my videos. I'm also obviously going to speak about football as well, but I'm going to speak about a lot of stuff. So you guys are going to get to know me very well. But just on the advice in terms of how to grow on Twitter, quickly for the last 5 minutes. Listen, a lot of people on Twitter, you know, they think that you need to go to DMs and to be honest, you just have to produce original content. And what I always say to people on Twitter, if you've got a skill outside Twitter, whether that's making videos, doing edits, anything, it doesn't matter what your skill is, bring it to Twitter. Bring it to Twitter because it's a look at it as a marketplace, right? And it's looking for originality. Originality doesn't go under the radar. People will pick it up and they'll see it and they'll follow you for it. So if you want to stand out on Twitter, don't do these gain seasons. I'm not gonna lie to you, I mute that stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't gain season, all that stuff. I don't want to see that on my timeline. What I want to see on my timeline is content. And that's what a lot of big accounts want to see. They want to see content. So for me personally, I was on 800 followers. I started making videos. I had a different flavor about it. Do you know what I mean? I started my own series, which was about honesty is the main policy. And that was about talking about other big accounts with the way that they manage their channels and speaking honestly about it. Because You know, a lot of people will speak about big accounts, but they'll do it in group chats and they'll do it in DMs. I spoke about it on camera, and that was my series. I did one on Nini, I did one on Alex, I did one on Eunice, and I did that series and it gained traction, and you go from there. But bring original content to Twitter and you will be rewarded. Do you know what I mean? Gain season and whatnot and follow back and all that stuff. I'm not going to lie. All that happens really with that kind of stuff is you just end up inflating your followers, but they're not active. And there's no point having 50, 60K, but they're not active. There's no point. So be organic, work hard, you know, don't miss any news. Don't miss any, you know what I mean? If something's happening in the Chelsea community, you got to be on it. You got to be the first to tweet. Try and bring the creativity. Try and bring your humor. Bring your originality. Bring your personality to Twitter. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to face reveal. Do you know what I mean? That's up to you. Just be original. Do you know what I mean? Just be you. You know what I mean? You know, that's just really all it is. And if you do that, you will be noticed. So, you know what I mean? To everybody aspiring to grow on Twitter, keep working hard and you will be noticed. You know what I mean? No one falls through the cracks. If you're doing a madness, you're doing a madness. And you know, you've seen me on Twitter, the way I operate in my videos. I just be myself. Do you know what I mean? I don't allow anybody to put me down. I don't allow. Twitter is a very toxic platform. Do you know what I mean? I've got a lazy eye sometimes, and it's spoken about very often on Twitter. But I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I'm a very confident person, and I just keep doing my thing. So regardless of whether my eye is moving lazy or I'm not, or if I'm not funny or I'm not, or if I'm cringe or not, I just keep making my videos. You know what I mean? Pogba Senior can tell me, or anyone can tell me, it's cringe, stop doing it. And you know I don't stop because I don't care. And I'm not going to lie, on social media, especially on Twitter, if you're going to be a big account and you want to grow, you're going to have to have the kahunas, as Troy Deeney says. You're going to have to be like, I don't care. I don't care about abuse. I don't care what people feel. You're going to have a very strong mentality, because the bigger you get, the more eyes are on you and the more people scrutinize you. So you're going to have to you're going to have to be very strong. So, you know, be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? But that's how I operate, man. I just do my thing. I stay in my lane. I don't really ask anybody to follow me. You know what I mean? If you come over, you come over. If you enjoy what you see, you enjoy it. If you don't, you don't. Do you know what I mean? And just do your thing, people. So keep rising, keep doing your thing. And I hope I see some of you guys in the comments that are trying to grow. I hope I see you. The dead trim remains. We're in lockdown. You ain't going to get a shape up for a while. We're in a month lockdown in the UK. So I'm not going to turn the graphics down on the channel. You're just going to have to see it in HD. Thank you so much for joining me on this England live stream. You man have been consistent the whole way through in terms of viewership. We've done England versus Ireland. This is our first watch along. As I've said before, I'm not going to do Chelsea games just yet, because I do cover Chelsea on the Byline, and I do reviews as well on this channel. So I don't want to do too much too soon. But the bigger the channel gets, the more stuff that will be coming on the channel. Make no mistake. You know how creative I can be. We have no limits on this channel. No limits. You've seen me filming outside in a tree or on a monkey bar. You've seen me do a little skit, you know, doing Frank Lampard. You've seen me do so much. I'm not gonna limit myself here. So keep the channel growing and more stuff comes. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Not sure what we're gonna do. We might do a little drinking challenge. I'm gonna see what my cameraman's saying. We could do something spicy. You ain't seen that before. But yeah, we're gonna get guests on. I know you guys have recommended George, Nini. We'll get everybody. There's, like I said, no limitations. I don't beef with no one, so everybody can come true. So everybody can come in. We're gonna collab with a lot of people. You've seen Joe and Dammy tonight, son of Chelsea last week. We're gonna get more people on, but you know what I mean. Patience is greatness. So is lateness. In a bit, my